need Marge to be at a
Welcome
little
in.
bit different angle, because if the dragon was right here, he could get 3. I don't know how wide. Yeah, that would be good.
I don't know if I can be that close to start off though, but let Matt go ahead.
Welcome in, everybody. This is Doors Divinity, Chapter 3, Episode 9. Yeah, Episode 9. Last time we left off, we had arrived at the Cloudcoast and met Lair at his manor. They spoke with Rakana and Lair, and they agreed that the party would go to the ancient dragon's lair to defeat this dragon, which is said to be leading this dragon army against the Cloudcoast itself. They have made their way to this floating island. They overcame the riddle, which they'd learned from another dragon wormling, and they've now arrived at the black dragon's lair. Good luck to all of you.
Note that he said overcame the riddle and not solved the riddle.
Your
Important distinction.
your voice was like very like calm. You almost reminded me of like a NPR news announcer, and the situation is totally fucked. So
Yeah, you remind me like a serial killer.
my comment was much nicer.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I was also thinking NPR more than serial killer. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
NPR
like-
was the vibe I got.
That movie.
Welcome in to Doors to Divinity. Today we've got an eye on the sky.
Welcome into Doors to Divinity.
Oh my
We're
That
looking
is-
at a black dragon.
Wait, who's that? Is that Eric?
That's
Yeah.
me.
Oh
I'm
my
doing my
God.
NPR. voice.
God.
Bro, that sounds so good. Wow. I'm so in love. What the hell? Wow.
Maybe I need to make my next character sound like that.
No. You can. Well, you can. And no, if I die, I gotta make that one. I want that voice.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, use that voice.
How?
That's the thing. You gotta do voices you can do.
Wait.
I wanna-
Do that again. Do that again.
Do the voice right now where I'm talking in the smooth NPR voice. Hello and welcome. Welcome back to Doors to Divinity. It's me, Eric, with the crew. We're about to die to a black dragon, so I probably will need to make a new character.
Wait.
The map you got showing right now on stream, Porcini, is
Oh, yeah.
that's not
Thank
our
you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I can't. How to do that?
That's pretty good. Jeez.
Yeah.
Really? You sure?
Welcome in to our fireside chat this evening. Today we're going to be discussing economics of corn. Yeah, so just talk to us a little bit about what you know about the corn industry.
Oh yeah. What?
Well, I know
Oh,
the
God,
corn
it sounds
industry
so
hasn't been the
good.
same since the 2022 corn weevil explosion. It's never quite bounced back.
No, actually, we wanna hear about how's the wedding going of Rune and Kamaji.
Alright, it's over. It's over. Let's move on.
This bit is done.
I want to make that voice so much.
Hey, I heard you have a goblin voice in your other D&D game. I wanted to hear it.
Hey, you mean the male goblin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
Dr. Razzo.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Dr. Razzo actually become main character now. I'm the boss. I got blood cover. Bring it down, bitch. Just like this. Shit, I'm sorry. I do it again.
Do what?
I did. I said the B word.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. So, as you guys have moved into the lair, you see the black dragon curled atop its rocky bed. There are some riches up there. I would like each one of you to roll a perception check on what you can see inside of this lair.
Lair.
Oh, a nat 20 for Marge.
Oh, we all rolled pretty good.
Yeah,
I
imminent
want
death.
I want full descriptions of like ceiling heights, like how
Sure.
steep the walls are.
There
There's
is-
a lot of stuff that's gonna
Is
happen.
Prince Elmond and Captain Briza gonna roll for this as well?
Sure. They don't see anything because of the wall in front of them. Marge, I'm gonna say, hey, thank you, East. I'm gonna say when you entered the room, you caught something that looks very intriguing to you. There appears to be a ring on one of the dragon's talons.
Okay.
Okay?
Seems like good information.
Yeah. It looks quite exquisite. And your eye was drawn to it because of the color. It's a radiant green.
Marge is thinking to herself, that ring would make such a nice choker. I really could use some new jewelry, and that looks perfect. It matches this cloak I have back on the ship.
Yes, yes. Okay, so let's see. I would also like you to roll a D100 for me with your nat 20. So the nat 20 was the ring on the talon, and then this is going to be the thing that you see on the ground. A 38. You see a rod that is shimmering, a very bright kind of golden aura. It looks like something a lord or a lady would possibly wield. There is a magical essence about it. It is lying on the ground near the rocks.
Oh, and if I had that rod, maybe I could put Gruzlock in that instead. It looks far more fetching. Something truly worth the stature of Marge.
And let's see here. So Marge got the nat 20, and then we're going to go to Rig. Can you roll a D100? Okay, you rolled higher, so you see something else. You see what appears to be an ion stone lying near the dragon.
What kind?
You can roll an Arcana check to know that with a glance. You got enough? This is an ion stone of regeneration.
So one of those Iona stones of generation. Sounds like could be worth picking up.
I think that one's pretty good, but it's not one of the like super good ones.
Why is Ion Stone?
It's just like a stone that like floats around your head. There's a bunch of them and they do different things. Some of them are like some of the best items in the game. Some of them are not that good. That one I think is like kind of in the middle. I think it's like upper middle, like not too bad. I don't remember off my head what it does, but it definitely like heals you. I think it's like 1d4 like a turn or something. But I don't think it's like infinite. Some of them give you like extra proficiency bonus, which is just like insane.
Okay. And then let's see, Rig rolled. You got Rig rolled. And then it's going to go to Ruin. You also got a 23. Can you roll a D100 for what you saw on the ground?
I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down.
Yes.
thinking
I know
of
what
Helga.
I found. I found like a million gold. Yoo-hoo! Ooh!
Wow.
Is that good?
Oh my god. I've never
Wow.
even seen that, I don't think.
I don't even know what this does, but oh shit.
Is it good?
You see a very large tome lying on the ground. It's got very, very thick covering to it. You can roll an Arcana check, or no, sorry, a history check to know something about this.
History check. Okay. 10.
You just know it's a book. Did you read books as a child?
I'm a goblin. What are you talking about? No book. Fuck book.
Wasn't Ruin really into that like goblin children's book series about the one goblin who stole from the rich and gave to the poor and got insanely wealthy out of the deal? Like
Yeah,
Goblin Hood
maybe.
or something like that.
Kamaji
No, I remember it.
being close to Ruin and also obviously very into books. Does he notice that with his 16 perception check? Does he notice her picking it up at least?
No, he doesn't. You don't see the book. Your eyes are set
You know
on the
what?
dragon.
But I don't see her picking up the book.
No, the book is in the distance next to the dragon. It's not any. These are nothing you can pick up right now.
Oh, we
You're
just
j-
saw it.
You just noted them upon entering.
Okay, okay.
What you do know about this book is it has a thick leather-bound volume. It has a desiccated tongue pinned to the front cover.
Can I roll a history check with disadvantage based on how Ruin describes the book to me?
Yes. It's
It's the same.
you don't know.
We are same level now. That's why we're meant to be together.
Okay.
Still, I think a tongue on a book is mighty interesting.
Very good.
Probably a magic book.
I need each of you to go ahead and roll initiative just as a preemptive measure.
Is this dragon asleep right now, or is it conscious and chilling?
It's conscious and chilling. Okay, and then I got to roll for these characters. All right, and then that's good. Okay, so as you guys enter, the dragon unfurls itself and stands on its four legs. It looks over at you and it speaks. What are you doing in my lair? Speak or be destroyed.
Come on.
You're the one gonna be destroyed.
Kamaji like slides in the snow over to like slide tackle Ruin as she starts to speak to shut her up.
I am King Claw. You shall bow in my presence. I am king and overlord of all the dragons in the Cloud Coast, the ruler who will restore our power to its greatness, and we will once again rise as progenitors and creators of our worlds.
Kamaji holds Ruin down in a bowing formation while bowing himself and looking over to Marge to like looking over at Marge and also back at Rig, being like, "Go on, talk to him."
Oh, your great dragon lordliness. We're here to beseech you. We wish to end this conflict. Right, guys? That's why we're here.
You wish to end this conflict? Yet you come bearing weapons to usurp my throne.
Well, you've got weapons on you yourself, your large and ominous lordliness. Just look at those talons and claws. Why, it's one of the most imposing things we've ever seen.
I was born this way, and these items that litter my throne are from the adventurers who have come to try and defeat me.
Oh, we didn't even notice any items. See, we're here on a parlay mission, you know? we just want to end this whole conflict. You see, we think there's been this huge misunderstanding here.
If you wish to settle this, then you must kill Elia Nan and restore rightful ownership of the portal to the dragons.
Ooh. So, I mean, we have access to a portable portal. We could give them a portal if that's what it takes to end this war.
But you see, on that note there, maybe we can work something out. So what we're trying to do is save the realm from imminent destruction and our world as well. And if we're fighting here, you know, we're not going to solve that by us going at one another. Why, we're likely all just to die, and then you're likely to die later when this whole imaginary world goes kapoof. So we need to work together. You know this. You're a smart dragon, a lordly dragon, a handsome dragon, aren't you?
I am too old for such flattery. You could roll persuasion, actually.
Wait, did,
Unless you're lying, I guess.
do you-
Oh, I mean, that's definitely lying. That's talking out my ass.
Sure. Deception works.
wait,
Okay.
Perhaps we can work something out then. What do you propose?
eating the kraken. What about that? How about that?
Give it. Oh,
Yeah.
East.
Yeah. So
That's
here,
so,
yeah,
that's so
here,
clever.
yeah. Hear me out. So Jeff just say that the portal thing, and if Rune hear Kamaji say that, she will immediately think like, how about we make them fight each other? Kraken fight the dragon. That would be epic. And we can grab it all the stuff, all the treasure. Fuck those two. And I just whisper to Kamaji like that.
Kamaji, like, is like not even really listening to her at first, but then he perks up. He's like, "Oh my goodness, that might actually be a good idea." And he kind of runs over. I can do it within one action. I can sprint over to Marge to like be her how do you say it? Be her
Informant?
yeah, I guess, or advisor is the word I'm looking for. It'd be like, what if we pitted him against the Kraken, and that way we get two birds stoned at once.
Oh, that's a great idea. I was just trying to think of what to come up with. I'm kind of running out of ideas here. Oh, your great lordly dragonness. We have knowledge of a portal you could use to go about all of your dragon whims and whimsies, and to set yourself up off for a wonderful place in the future where you can be rid of all of these lower beings and our petty squabbles, and you can live off the rest of your days in beautiful retirement. You'd want that, wouldn't you?
The only thing I want is for my people to regain the powers stolen from them.
Right. Well, that's something I think we could help out with. Yeah, we happen to know of this portal where maybe you could regain those powers. So certainly here you're not gonna get anything like that. There's just gonna be death, right?
Perhaps I will agree to this, but you must travel with me through the portals.
I mean, we have no doubt in our mind that eventually you would kill Leonan and his gang of misfits over there.
Oh yes.
But perhaps it would be too time consuming for even for somebody with as long lived as yourself. And wouldn't it be much easier if you could just do a hop, skip, and a jump through a Psilspore Passage and just go and kill one little Kraken, and then have your own portable Psilspore Passage to take with you wherever you may deem necessary?
Yes, this is a very good opportunity for us, but I also must kill Lair because he has killed one of my dear companions.
Well, can't we worry about all that nonsense after the Kraken fight? I mean, that just seems like you're piling on too much at once. You know, why not deal with one problem head on and then deal with another later?
Oh yeah. Plus we know where this Kraken is now, but it's a crafty creature, and it may run away before we've had an opportunity to use its bounty. We must strike while the moment is present.
Very well.
Strike while the acid is hot, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. That's what he said.
if you try to stand in my way, of me killing a Lair, I will consume you.
Well, we would never do such a thing. I mean, look at us.
Oh,
We
no,
came
no,
here.
no.
We came here to your lair, hat in hand, looking to try and help you. Isn't that enough? I mean, how else can we prove our allegiances?
Wait,
Prove
by the way,
yourself by coming with me to kill the Kraken.
Yes, of course, of course. Perhaps we could ride on your back.
And then you shall travel through the portal with me. Is this
Wait.
agreeable to you?
You want to travel through the portal with us?
Yes. So you may prove your allegiance to me.
What is your goals on the other side of the portal besides getting the getting your hands on the Kraken itself?
I am not going to share that information with someone I have not yet established trust and rapport with. Consider it an act of faith on your end to come with me so we may restore the balance in the multiverse. What say you? I promise you will be well rewarded.
Sorry,
Can I roll an insight check on him? Because now I'm starting to think that maybe. I mean, I probably should have thought this from the beginning, but his only reason for getting us access to a Psilspore Passage was to get to the material realm, so he could just wreak havoc there. And maybe by us seeking him on the Kraken, we may have just cut out the middleman and helped him, is my thought. So can I roll an insight check on that?
Yes.
And I need to ask a question. Did Marge remember to put Grizzlock's stick like away in a bag or something?
Oh no,
Because
is on Marge's back right now.
And is this something we all would roll the insight check for, or just Kamaji?
yeah,
I think just Maji, unless your characters have questions about it.
Wait. What the fuck? Grizzlock's what?
wait, what?
No, Grizzlock's stick is normally out. Like she only puts it away if she deems it necessary to get rid of. Otherwise, she.
The way you're saying it, it sounds like it's Grizzlock's dick. Grizzlock's dick is just out and it's on my shoulder right now.
No, the stick. She just likes that comfort of,
She always keeps it out, She'll never, she won't ever
stick.
put it away,
Hear me out, guys. This is serious. We are in danger. If Grizzlock is out here, you guys know he will fuck this up. He will just. Guys, what are you talking about? I saw we are here to slay this motherfucker. What the hell?
I crack him over the head before he even. As soon as he starts talking, before he even gets the slay part out, I crack him over the head really hard with the pommel of my thing.
Wow, what the fuck about you? I saw we're brother.
What is that? What is speaking on your shoulder, Drow?
Sorry. Let's see. I've got this wisecracking stick I got back from a friend back in the material place. He thinks it's so funny. It's like one of those jokes. You know how like those things you put on the wall where you can take someone's head and it talks to you for entertainment? It's just like that. Yeah.
Let me see that.
Like that. Why you guys being so mean to me now? What?
Let me see it.
Oh, well,
She extends her claw, the one with the ring on it, and you get a real close look on it. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
If she gets a close look, I get a close look. And can I roll Arcana instead of Perception?
Actually, it's a he. Sorry, I don't know why I said she. That fails. You just kind of get a glance at it as he turns his hand over and takes the stick and just kind of investigates it and says,
I could easily restore your friends to their true form if you come with me.
If that Brillis perks up, oh hey there, you're offering to restore things to their proper form there? I got a story about that. So my name's Brillis.
And I'm a shoemaker, don't you know?
I am in no need of shoes, shoemaker. Silence.
Don't worry there. I mean, I can hook you up with some great dragon shoes if you want. But what I'm really asking for is, if we help you out, I got a favor. So anyways, my family, I accidentally turned them to stone after I got these cosmic powers there, and it sounds like you're after some cosmic powers, and maybe you can turn them back into halflings, and maybe get rid of my, dark powers that I don't really want there.
Roll an irritation check.
What would that even be?
I don't know.
It's a new stat block just for Brillis. Like a cheat there.
Roll
After
charisma.
survival.
Roll charisma plus your proficiency bonus.
That's what I would
By
say.
the way,
Charisma saving throw or just charisma check?
Do you have proficiency in charisma saving throws?
I do.
So it would be the same thing then. Yes, you could roll a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
by the way, Gridlock is in the dragon's hand now.
Okay. Is the what? Sorry, ask that question again.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I mean, Gridlock, the dragon take Gridlock now.
He's just investigating it, yeah, and then he hands it back to Marge. Okay, so you're back in possession of it.
You also never resolved my 17 insight check on whether or not I had that whole. I had a pretty in-depth thought about what I thought he was up to.
He's up to something. Yeah, you don't know why he wants to go through the Psilspore Passage. I can't tell you what the answer is to that. I can only say that he's indeed up to something. That's probably not in line with your goals. As far as the irritation check goes, you did pass. You have irritated the dragon into revealing something. I'll let you learn one piece of information, but you got to think about what that might be.
I mean, what Brillis really wants is just to change his. He wants to get rid of his powers, but he wants to turn his family back more. So the thing is, if you got those powers back, would you be able to turn my family back into?
Wait! Don't ask that. Don't ask that. He can already probably do that.
Oh, sorry, there. Come on. Do you have something else you want me to ask there? I mean, I'm more than happy to, ask more than one thing.
This now, Dragon. I am clarifying with you that this is not me asking you, but this is me deliberating with my group. Oh wait, is this like a thing where we can ask him one thing?
I just want to know because he passed the irritation check, so I'm gonna say that the dragon admits or confesses that it can only grant you one of what you want. It couldn't both bring back the entities in the staff, which counts as one, and Brillis's family. You'd have to choose one of those two things.
So the Gridlock did it up. Wait,
This is a very important piece of information I'm giving you, okay? You can only do one of those things.
wait, sorry, can I?
I'm not telling you how, I'm just telling you that it's limited.
Yeah, can I make it sure? You say two, so one is bring Brilla's family back, and another one is what? Bring Gridlock back?
You would restore Grislock or Kibble to their regular forms.
Can I? Wait,
Well,
can
I don't think it's worth it because I honestly think what's gonna happen when we bring this dragon through the portal is he's gonna go straight to fucking Stoneguard or wherever and just like wreak havoc. And also, if we bring him, like, I don't know how we would get him through because we have to get to a Psilspore Passage, and the only place we know how to get to one in this realm is at the Cloud Coast. So we'd have to also convince the Cloud Coast to let him through, which they're not gonna do. And yeah, I mean, this is a pipe dream, and I think even if it was a pipe dream to get him through, like, it would probably be worse off for us in the long run.
Though I love all the considerations you're having right now, you do have to decide what you want to do. It is the moment, and the dragon is expecting an answer.
Well, good luck. I'll just say, I don't care. I don't need that. I'm fine, guys. Don't worry about me.
Well, I reckon it'd be mighty hard of us to get you through a Psilspore Passage. It would require a full-scale assault on the demigod city, and I just don't. If you could have done it yourselves, you would have already done it, and I don't think there's much we can add to that.
You know, actually, I just had an idea there, oh, your great dragon lordliness. I happen to be quite the powerful warlock myself, and I possess the ability to transform flesh. I do a little flourish with my hand. What we could do is we could sneak you through by turning you into something small and putting you in some sort of, device or something to hide you away, or you could even be on one of our persons, and then we could get you through the passage, and then you could go out about doing all of your wildest dreams. We help you, you help us. We're getting you through that passage without having to even risk any sort of bloodshed. I mean, it could be a pretty good opportunity.
If we can get you through the passage so you can bring my family back, yeah, let's do it. Amen, guys. Let's make this happen.
Deception.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I know if Marge can do that?
I've already shown you with my sculptor of flesh with the elf earlier. I used it back in the Cloud City.
Yeah, but like, are you in control of the thing that is small, or is?
I can polymorph a willing participant where they don't get the wisdom saving throw. My idea is we make them into something small, put them in something, and then trap them in there. So that way we've got.
But like, can he how? What is the trigger for untransforming?
After an hour, it would go off, or they can attempt to get out of it with a wisdom saving throw. But if we could fool them long enough to get them into something that would be unbreakable or something to that effect, we could. And then as soon as they're out of the polymorph, they regain their normal form and health points and everything. But
yeah, that would be good. I bet earlier they might have something at the Cloud Coast. How long of a journey is it to the Cloud Coast from here?
2 days.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Your deception check is passed, and the dragon responds,
Very well. But 2 of my greatest warriors will accompany me to make sure you are not up to anything nefarious. Is this understood?
Oh, us nefarious? Never. We're the kindest group of adventurers you'd ever seen.
The shoe's done, let's put some finishing wax, which of course is a type of wax which a shoemaker applies a thin coat to the upper surfaces of the shoe after inking. It's then pressed into leather together with the ink using a warming iron.
Enough! Stands up, and his scales bristle, and he looks skyward, and he blows out acid all over the sky. And he cries out this booming voice as dragons begin to circle the lair over the top. You can see them, all colors of dragons. They've all answered his hail. 2 of them come down and rest upon the lair. They are also ancient dragons. I'm going to grab them now.
Cool. Now we can fight 2 instead of 1. The fuck?
There is an ancient blue dragon and an ancient gold dragon.
Very well. Turn me into this small version of myself.
Well, you see, it only lasts for about an hour, so we gotta do it when we get closer to the coast. So until then, you guys are just gonna have to lay low.
I see. We will not be able to bring my associates in, but they will accompany me to the Cloud Coast. Do you have a way of contacting Ilya Nan to let him know that we will not be attacking.
But of course we do. We're always prepared for everything.
Very well.
We can send off Elman first. He's a pretty fast kid. Maybe we have him run back and tell him the plan. And probably should send Rig with him too.
Okay.
Are you sure you want me to go with Prince Elman?
Of course he does.
You're the two most responsible people here with that, and I need Kamaji around to help with our new dragon friends.
Okay, guess you have a good point. Alright, let's go, son.
Don't worry, King Rig. With me by your side, nothing will ever harm you. I'm the greatest swords master that has ever lived, and the greatest royal guard that will serve by your side. I am Prince Elmond.
Wait, sorry again. I lost it. Where are you gonna go?
We're fucked. We're gonna walk right down into our 6 feet deep graves is what we're gonna do.
What happened? What the fuck?
Oh, instead of fighting
You
one
don't have 3
dragon, we
dragons?
now have 3 dragons. We have a way to get one of the dragons small for an hour. But now we have 2 other ancient dragons here. Matt is clearly just sending us all the signals to be like, yeah, guys, do not fight this dragon. I think is what's going on here.
Oh my god.
No, not necessarily. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just going with a story arc in mind. That's usually what I'm doing. There's a specific intention that this dragon has, and I'm basing all my decisions based on that intention.
Well, the story
But I can't tell you what that is.
Is that we are either gonna die.
No.
Let these dragons
No.
come with us.
I have no intention of killing you.
Afterlife.
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying this dragon has a very specific goal, and I make decisions based on that specific goal in mind.
Yeah, the dragon's goal is to fuck us up.
I haven't killed you. I haven't attacked you yet.
I feel like the dragon's goal does not align with our goals. You told us that. The dragon's goal is to fuck up our goals. And those goals are to get to the material realm. I am just like, he wants a Psilspore Passage to himself. It may not be to get to the material realm necessarily. He could want to go fight other demigods, whatever. I don't know, but like most likely he seems.
You know the answer. I will say you know the answer to this, but
he
it's
seemed pretty keen to come to the material realm. So us helping him is just gonna be against our end goals, and
Yeah, but it can't be worse than like the Spider Queen or the horrible
yes, it can,
monstrosities.
because like this dragon can open up a lot worse. So whatever, we need to go because like now they're breathing down our necks, and we need to do what they ask because now we were in it.
Don't worry, Kamaji. I will handle everything for you.
Alright, Prince Elmond and I are gonna head out and notify Kaldea and Nan about the situation. Son, you're the #1 rookie. Let's head on out.
I'm still confused where they want to go. Why they want Portal? Where they want to go?
Oh, probably just to bring Armageddon back to the rest of the material plane and rule over it as they used to in Elden
Yeah,
time.
but like where? Like there's a lot of different room, right? So which realm they want to go? Every single one?
Yeah, I think they want to go back to like the source realm, which would be like our, the regular world material plane. They want to go there, and then they want to control all the passages so they can control. They've got a what's his name from the Avengers, the guy with the gauntlet. Not
Okay, now I see. Okay.
not Thor, or whatever the hell his name is.
I don't know either.
Thanos.
Thanos.
The
Yeah.
Thanos plan. They want to control the universe. They want to control everything and be the gods they once were.
No control. Slay the half of universe.
I wish I could tell you. All right, so here we go to the Cloud Coast. They introduce themselves as Goldtooth and Talon, and then of course King Claw.
Hi there, Goldtooth. Hi there, Talon. Hi there, King Claw. I'm Brellis, and I hear
Wait.
you can help me out there.
No, King Claw is not in small form yet. Yeah.
I have not turned.
Do they have the ability to turn themselves into like a human form?
I mean, you can make it small.
The gold one does.
Oh, only some of them do?
Only some of them. King Claw does not.
I feel
Does
like
seem
they all
weird.
would. Because I mean, they're definitely adept at magic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently not.
I guess
I don't know.
polymorph is a very high level spell. This polymorph's a lot more different than disguise self. Disguise self is just like you can make yourself look like another person that is like the same size and shape as you generally. Whereas like polymorph would be needed to make something like this.
Okay.
Disguise self is more of like what a doppelganger would do, eh?
I don't even know if polymorph works on Gargantuan either, actually.
It just says transform a creature you can see within range into a new form. And then unwilling creature would need to make a wisdom saving throw.
You guys are traveling the 2 days to get back here. The captain of the ship, when he sees the dragons in you, immediately departs. And you actually have to ride on the backs of the dragons to get here.
I think we sent Brillos and Helmet ahead, didn't we? To deliver a message or something?
True. So then they would have arrived on the ship earlier, and then you guys would have traveled on the dragons. Okay, that makes more sense. When you guys arrive, the city has pretty much emptied out. The streets are clear. No one is around. Lair Nairn is here, though. Let me grab him real quick. I can find him.
No, the boss ain't gonna be happy about this one.
Oh no, boss, we really fucked up this time.
It's a slight change in plan.
Wait, why is it red?
boss.
He's not. It's just a mistake.
Wicked sorry, boss, but with this one, he kept coming in.
Okay. So you guys have gotten here. You see Lair Nairn. The dragons have landed on the edge of the island, where all the defenses and the ramparts are. Oh my! I see you've returned, King Claw.
I have. And though today we may not meet in battle, Lair, we will eventually. I will destroy you for killing my companion.
And you can sense the hate flowing from King Claw. Lair sort of doesn't really say much in response to that. He just looks over to the rest of you and says, "Are you certain of this, Kamaji?"
I'm never certain of anything until it works, sir.
That's not the most comforting reply, but I trust all of you to do the right thing. And if you believe that this is the right thing, then I will allow passage through the Psilspore Passage.
Yeah, just trust me. I can handle everything.
It's definitely the way that we're most likely not gonna die.
Lair Nairn, he kind of backs up the stairs.
I kind of was like, I want to maybe roll like an insight check on a Lair to see, because like I was almost expecting him to have like with us getting info back to him ahead of time, I was almost expecting him to have like a force ready to intercept them.
Well, I can't say anything else. I would say just keep on RPing right now.
Okay. I can't roll no insight check.
You can do an insight check. You notice that Lair is planning something, has planned something, but he's trying to bait them in.
You know,
Okay,
Ilya,
so he gives me a glance. Like we lock eyes at one point. We make no like motions or any like eye motions even. We just lock eyes and we have an understanding as I'm walking up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I relay the message to Marge and Captain Briza and I don't relay it to Brillis and Ruin. I just give I give a tap on the hip to both Marge and Briza, and then when they look at me, I like using my finger like behind my hip, I like point upwards towards Alir, like just so they're like aware that something's going on. But I don't do it to Brillis or Ruin.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab something.
you know, Ilya, I just had a thought. You weren't like maybe possibly sending us on a fool's errand, were you? You couldn't possibly have expected us to take out these dragons. We were there to go to parlay with them, were we not? This was all supposed to be a diplomatic mission.
Yes, that's the ideas. To make amends between our peoples, in hopes that the war would end.
That's the only thing that would make sense, because like clearly we couldn't take on these dragons.
Clearly.
Thanks for that.
Sorry, it was just a means of getting you over there to, bridge the gap between our differences and hope that this animosity would clear. I do apologize. Very much so. You can roll an insight check on him. You actually, maybe he is telling the truth. Now you're like you're unsure.
Well, and here I was thinking that you were just kind of throwing us away as fodder. Well, maybe you're not so bad. But I definitely had a misunderstanding with you before then. I mean, clearly we were here as diplomatic patrons. Well then, to that Psilspore Passage. We shouldn't dally, should we?
No, not at all. All right, so the agreement is that the King Claw will pass through as a smaller version of himself through the Psilspore Passage with the rest of the team, and as an extension of trust. And the rest of the dragons will remain outside of the city until King Claw's return. Is everyone in agreement? And all the dragons agree. King Claw steps forward, right here on the balcony.
Oh,
Wait.
right.
Who make that sound? Is it Jeff?
That's me, yeah, sorry.
So, King Claw, what exactly would you like? Do you want to be just like a small dragon, or do you have any sort of, desires as to how I change your flesh, I guess?
Turn me into a badger.
I want to talk to him.
I've always wanted to be a badger.
I really wasn't expecting that from you, King Claw, but you just earned some points in my book. You see, Lair, being a little forthcoming about your wants can be really helpful sometimes. A badger it is. Now, a badger, that's one of those, like, small winged creatures, right? With the big scaly tail?
No, 'tis not at all. A badger's a small rodent. Of sorts. A mammal.
Oh, I've seen those before. We see them in the taverns. One badger coming right up, and I tried to turn him into a rat.
Wait, before you do that, I want to ask. Hey, King, can you give me one of your scalp? Just for the luck,
Very well.
And he gives you one of its scales. It's as large as a
Wow.
Yeah, it's as large as a shield. A one-handed shield, and functions as a regular +2 shield.
Wow.
All shields
Nice guy.
all shields give +2 to the AC, so it's just a regular shield.
Ooh.
You have a dragon scale shield.
Okay, now I will slay any dragon anymore. You are my friend now.
Like an old crusty scale that was like falling off anyways. It's like he scratches his ass and it just falls off.
Yeah, it's got poop stains on it.
Remember, a monk cannot use shell, right? I remember if you use shell, you are what's that thing?
Yeah, I don't think monks can't use shields, but
yeah, I don't think. I don't think.
but you can use it to slide down hills.
Or you could use it as trade bait in front of Elmond in some way and be like, "Hey, kid, look, you got that sword. You need a shield."
No, I can sell it. It's a dragon scale. I can sell it.
Kamaji walks up and picks up the rat and puts it on his shoulder.
The rat is talking a lot. It seems very irritated that it's a rat and not a badger.
Oh, isn't that cute? Look at all those squeaks it's doing.
Kamaji just lets it sit on his shoulder and ignores all the squeaking. He can't understand it anyway.
Okay.
You know, it would be really useful if I could understand animals, but I just seem to have forgotten how to do it right now.
Okay. Now I'd like you to go ahead and roll one more insight check on all 3 dragons.
Everyone?
Everybody.
You said 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Hey, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Ruin, you rolled 2. I'll take the 18 there. And then we had the highest was Brillis, 22. Brillis, as the dragons are preparing to depart, King Claw has already transformed into the rat and sits now atop Kamaji's shoulder. But you notice sort of a glint of deception in Goldtooth's eye.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if these dragons here aren't actually going to help me turn my family back from being stone. I have to say this to Kamaji. Did you see that look in that fella's eye there? I'm not sure I trust it.
Kamaji didn't see anything.
Kamaji hears Brillis say that, and
Yeah,
he looks towards Gold Eye, or what's his name?
Goldtooth.
See it. Goldtooth. He looks towards Goldtooth. Does he notice anything?
With the 16, no. Just that they're getting ready to take flight.
Not even putting like specific like note on him after being told.
No, because it was just kind of a glance towards King Claw, and that was it. And Brillis caught it, and after that, there was nothing.
Only Brillis got it.
Yep.
There seems to be some sort of chicanery going on over there. Sorry to use strong language.
Could I roll an insight check on Brillis or something like that to see if or perhaps an insight check on him.
Sure.
See if I believe him, because honestly, Brillis he's babbling. I'm listening to him because he's not babbling right now, but I often tune him out, so it's I just don't even hear it.
You're hearing between the lines of when he's talking.
I don't even hear it. I'm just I just don't even respond to it.
I got 2 kids there, or I used to before I turned them to stone there, and I remember one time I told them not to sneak off and play in the creek before they finished helping me make my shoes, and they gave each other a look real similar to the one that fella gave the other one there, and so I was just saying maybe
Yeah, Brillis. Yeah, I get it, Brillis. I understand where you're coming from, and as a man, I can identify, and such. But we got a job to do here. Let's go.
Okay, there. Best.
While we're walking over to the Psilspore Passage, Marge is having introspective thought about her travels through the passage and not. And I would like to know if I could roll an Arcana check to know if we were in the middle of the passage, but then suddenly became too big, would we be stuck in the passage? Like if I were to end my concentration on the polymorph, would the dragon be stuck in inner space, kind of a deal?
Oh, I see. Like in the structure that holds the entrance to the Psilspore Passage, or the Psilspore Passage itself?
like while we're traveling through the Psilspore Passage,
Okay.
like as we are in transit from, we're on that venture. I don't even know if
I
I
see.
could have time to interrupt the end casting. Of
Well,
Silver
if you
Flesh
put what if you put the rat in the Psilspore Passage and then you immediately ended concentration?
yeah, that's my idea. Like as we're
Yeah. That's
through.
crazy.
like get it trapped within, the passage between realms, get stuck in the dark space. Could it come through the other side still, or would it just blow through the other side?
I think you would know that having traveled through it before. I mean, it's a massive passage or portal. Like once you go into it, the only thing that you might get stuck in is like the structure that holds the magic that allows you to pass through into it. Because there's like a somewhat of a structure there.
Yeah.
But even the people that were too
but-
large, like squeezed through, like
Yeah.
magically when we did it last.
If a dragon went through it and then like enlarged,
Tim was able to squeeze through a small space to get in.
and if a dragon was like suddenly enlarged in that structure, it would probably break it just because it's so big. You could roll Arcana to know what would happen if it broke and ended the passage if it was like sticking halfway out and halfway in. I suppose that's kind of what you're asking. Like if it suddenly disappeared, but it hadn't fully passed through it.
Right, like it's in the process of the transportation. Because I was imagining
That
when
would
we step
also
through the
break
Psilspore, like it's like we step through one portal and then we go through like a space vacuum.
Right.
Well, not necessarily like Valheim status where you step into the portal and you just instantly pop out the other side.
Right.
If there
would
was
also
time in
be
that in between.
Yeah.
Because we'd also be stuck here.
You can roll it. Roll Arcana if you want. I'm going to say it's a pretty hard check because you don't actually know necessarily.
Probably a bad idea.
Can I give advantage because I have proficiency?
This was Marge was kind of thinking of her own head as in like, oh shit,
Okay.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What are we gonna do about this? Hey, maybe if I were to, get him out of rat form when he was in the middle of the passage, then
I mean
and then he's out of.
That's kind of where
hair,
Kamaji's at too. Could Kamaji try the check himself?
Sure.
Mean, I feel like I would be going through the same exact thoughts. Oh my god.
I don't think that like Kamaji and Marge would have had an opportunity to talk about this with the dragons there and like revealing any. She's being very careful not to reveal.
And also the
plans
rat
'cause
on my
he
shoulder.
respects the dragon's intelligence. Like,
Rat's
they're
on
not
my
gonna be
shoulder.
Fooled easily.
Yeah, that makes sense, Shafe. I'm going to say, you're not sure about it, but it's like a very interesting thought. And it might have some very major implications about how Psilspore passages, at least the entrances of them, work. Kamaji, you're thinking that it's possible that if the connection's severed and you hadn't passed all the way through, you may also be severed. Physically.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if that's what happened to Rakana's boyfriend, who's definitely not a mind flayer anymore.
Eddie would be into that tentacle stuff. Hope you're watching right now.
Okay, fuck.
But we got to move on. We got to keep going here. The time is moving. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, okay, so where
Oops.
are we? We're at the passage?
You're going to go to the passage now. Yep,
What
and
if we
these
did our shout out break right now?
it's pretty early. You want time to think. we can do that. Sure. Let's do shout out break. Go for it.
I was just thinking, like, I don't know. It seems like a good time to take a little shout out break, I don't know.
We'll do a shout out break. You can take some time to chat. All right, but I'm going to be talking to the stream while we do the shout out break, just so you're aware, because I want to make sure that I'm giving my shout outs to everybody and talking a little bit about them. You guys can text or something. First shout out's going to go to Shafe Dog.
Soon to be dead warlock.
No.
Freaking wait.
Hopefully not. Shafe has been playing Ashes of Creation, Project Zomboid. Anything else that you want to give a little rundown
I've been
on?
playing Power World with my wife and my brothers lately, and that's been a fun little game. It's got some new updates to it. It's worth checking out. So
That's
I
cool.
think I'd enjoy it. But it's a fun little game. I think I'm near the end of it. But
Yeah.
if you're into, capturing a bunch of Pokemon and putting them into endless amounts of labor for your benefit, then hey, it's a game for you.
It's pretty fun. I played it a little bit myself.
It's fun.
Okay, next one we'll go out to the Majestic Turtle. I don't know what Turtle's been playing. Turtle, are you there? You want to tell us what you've been playing? If you are, let us know. As soon as this refreshes, I will send it. And then let's see, where's East? YouTube.
I'm here. I'm here, guys. What do you say that voice? MYP? MPB?
Huh?
Hmm?
The voice you guys did, Eric and Jeff.
Oh, NPR. It's a radio station in the United States. It's
Oh.
sent over like public air radio waves. So
Yeah,
like
it does sound
anybody
like
in the
that.
country
Yeah.
can listen into it.
We're talking about the NPR voice again.
Yeah.
National Public
Yeah,
Radio.
I
Is that what
need
it
that.
stands
I want to use that voice on my own stream. Like,
Yeah, go for it.
but how?
You just gotta talk real deep. I don't know why I'm doing a
Oh,
country
shit.
accent. I guess I'm country accent NPR.
Yeah, you're being like a dwarf right now. You're
I don't
being
know
one of
why.
You gotta speak
It's,
in a soft voice like this, and
You gotta speak in a soft voice.
Inflection.
That's the Stone Guard NPR you've got going on there. It's a new underground radio station that's come up after Stone Guard's been liberated.
Yes. All right, next shout out there is East. East, what have you been playing recently or doing? He's been doing a lot of writing, working on his novels.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, so last time, one of my viewers recommended me a game called Celeste, and it's so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I love it
Like
so
it.
much. I gotta finish it, and I want to recommend you to play that too. It's such a good game. I love it so much. Oh, everything is very good. The music is very awesome. The art style is very awesome, and the game itself is very fun. It's not like a fighting game. It's just a puzzle game. And it's really good. It's really good. I like it so much. I bet you will like it. Yeah. Well, my content usually just in the Mandarin because most of my viewers are Taiwanese.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to watch, I will speak English. If anyone want to come, please come. One more English friend.
Oh, just make sure you ask East about his epic battle cry.
No Bardogai anymore.
Sorry.
Akua.
No.
That last shout out goes to the Majestic Turtle. Check him out. He's a cool dude. I think that's everybody I got in there. Okay. All right. Now we'll just wait for Jeff and then we'll get back to it.
Well, as we're walking to this portal, Rig, you should probably go first through the portal with Elmond and let everybody know we're coming, right? It would be unfortunate if we were to get through first and people weren't understanding on what we were doing. We'd hate for anything to befall Stoneguard.
Sure then. Alright, son, we're gonna head through this portal first. Because you're my #1 rookie.
Wherever you go, I go, Rig.
Yep, I'm just lucky that way, I suppose.
You sure are. With me by your side, no ill will befall you.
You guys go into the portal room.
No ill. Mm-hmm.
And after that, Ruin, you should probably go next. We don't want your sticky fingers getting anything on the, taking anything from this realm to the next. Not that you would ever do that.
That's so rude. What the hell? Man, that's so we're a friend.
Oh, I am your friend. That's why I'm letting you know now, because they would be really mad if you stole it. Hey, put that vase down. I know it's worth a lot of money.
I already got the dragon scale. I'm fine now.
Okay, you've entered into the portal room, Rig, with Prince Almond. It sure is beautiful, isn't it, Rig?
Yep, sure is. I'm gonna walk around and assess the perimeter. Maybe you should go to the other side of this room and see what's over there.
Sure thing, Rig. Just as you command. It looks all clear over here, Rig. I don't see any kinds of problems or troubles or dangers. He does like a
All right.
like a thing with his sword, you know, like a little dance or something, and then he like sheathes it. Pretty impressive, isn't it?
A sweep and clear, as they would say in like
Yes.
I can honestly say I have never been more impressed by your swordplay.
Thank you. Equip that. Okay. All right, the rest of you are over here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just coming up the end.
Okay, the dragons take off. And Alir Nairn walks into the portal room with you all. I'm just going to move you guys like this. Well, it's terrible, really, how things are turning out, but I do hope everything goes smoothly and on your journey. Yes, so just hurry along now, okay? He seems to be kind of pushing you through to get through the portal.
Who?
Alir Nairn.
Why he sounds like that?
Because he doesn't want us to do what I was originally kind of planning to do, which was unleash this dragon here with more help. But I guess he doesn't want us to do that.
He wants you to go through the portal. He's motioning you through quickly. It does turn on, and you can see the Psilspore Passage on the other side. All you have to do now is walk through.
Like I said, Rig and Prince Elman, you guys first, and then Brillis and Ruin, why don't you follow behind and take Briza with you, and then King Claw, looks like you're all perched up on Kamaji there.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna take those
Lead
squeaks
the way.
as a yes, and then
Well, Prince Elman.
Before you go through, the rat jumps off of Kamaji's shoulder and runs over to one of the stones that is lining this circular room.
Can I do a sleight of hand check to catch him?
Sure.
Do I notice that?
Oh God.
Okay, hold on.
Can I?
You catch
Do I
him.
notice that?
Oh. I
You
grab
catch
him by
him.
the tail.
oh, we wouldn't want you dropping to the floor there. Any damage you could take would bust you into your big dragon form, and that would be awful, right? Right, Ilya? We wouldn't want that to happen if he were to get back to his normal form size in the middle of this transaction, right?
Oh! And Lear's going to think in his head, this should be a hidden roll, but I don't know how to hide this one. And the thought strikes him, what you're saying, and he's like, I hadn't considered that. Actually, I had something else in mind.
Yeah, we would hate for that to happen.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right
then.
Okay, well, hurry through then. But he's like, looking at you all, like you need to take something through the portal in order to know where you're going. Remember, you can't just walk through the Psilspore Passage. You have to have a stone to guide you. Otherwise,
We already have stone.
Doesn't Rig still have the sunstone?
so
We all have stone.
so you're using the sunstone?
We all have.
Didn't we break it into a bunch of little ones?
Yeah.
You did. So you're using those? Because the rat's trying to go somewhere to pick up something else.
You mean here?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
know
we
this
wouldn't
bad,
want to
we
go
don't
over
go
there, King Claw. That seems like an awful. We gotta get back to Stone God in our ship, and then we can set off to find that Kraken for you.
Okay. I guess, I hadn't thought of something, and I realized that when you transformed him, he doesn't have the thing that he needs to guide himself through the Psilspore Passage, right? Because he has the petrified bone, right, on himself. It's part of his dragon form, but not his rat form, so he can't use that to go where he wants to go.
How we
Yeah,
know
and
where he
in rat
wants
form, when he's polymorphed, he doesn't have the ability to speak or anything. It's like it negates his ability. He's turned into a pretty harmless creature essentially.
I think what's going to happen is he's going to try to go through the portal and try to resist the polymorph once he gets through. That's I guess what he would be doing. Sorry, I had to kind of consider that for a second because
we kind of expected that.
Yeah, okay.
That's what we're expecting, but like,
Well, not me. I got nothing.
So he goes. Who's going through first? You said Rig and Prince Elmond.
Yeah, I think we said Rig and Elmond.
Okay, they go in first. They're transported. You have the sunstones, so you go back to the material plane. And then who goes next?
Marge was trying to go last.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go next. Come, emo seas. Let's go.
1 second. I need to check something else too.
Well, sure, Ruin, I can go with you, I suppose.
Okay.
What? I'm not telling you. I'm emo.
Ruin and Brillis. They depart. Captain Briza next.
I told you, Ruin, my favorite story.
Well, if you pay me, I don't care.
Oh, sure, there. I'm happy to spread the wealth around.
Marge, I suppose you should go last, huh?
Well, I'd hate
5
for
gold pieces.
I'd hate for anything to break while we're in there. Should we do this?
I think it's the
The Ruined
best
Village
plan.
gave you 5 gold pieces.
Ooh.
But perhaps you should come through the passage first, and then have Lair and Nan throw the rat in, and then as soon as you're safe, drop your concentration.
Okay, as you're about to jump through with the last of you, another individual comes up the stairs and reveals themselves to be Elk Hunter, the deity, from the Beastlands. You do not know how he got here, but he is here in the Cloud Coast. And he says to you,
I will also be coming with you.
And he,
Are you sure that's wise for your vocal cords, sir?
I am very sure. It is my duty to protect you all. Lair has told me about your great adventure ahead, and I will be accompanying you. Please, after you, Kamaji.
Well, yeah, take this rat and see Stuart gets to the other side. Okay? All right, Kamaji, let's go.
okay, Kamaji goes in, disappears, and then Marge.
Yep. Right after Kamaji, and then as soon as I pop out the other side, I want to end my Sculptor of Flesh concentration.
Okay, now.
What?
Okay, so you're ending it as soon as the rat's getting pulled in halfway.
Well, I would imagine it'd have to be as soon as I get out the other side, right?
I'm confused. I guess I'm confused. Are we trying to get the rat halfway in the portal, halfway out of it, then break it?
Yeah, it's the idea. Like, while
Okay.
the rat's in transit to break it.
Why?
And you're the one
Well,
pulling it in. Okay.
I
would
was,
wanna-
but now that we've got Elk Hunter here, I shoved the rat on him. I was like, here, take this. We'll meet you on the other side.
Okay.
Why we wanna do this? What are we trying to do here?
Trying to trap the dragon.
Kill the dragon.
Okay, so
So if we do this, he will die.
Probably not.
I'm going to say that Elk Hunter goes in before you then, so that you can I think it would make more sense if you have it because you can end the spell and see where the rat is in the portal. That make more sense
Okay.
because you have more control over it that way. Because otherwise, you're guessing when Elk Hunter goes. All right. So I think as far as timing goes, you're going to have to do like a roll for this to make sure you end the spell and have the rat halfway in and halfway out. So if you, let's see, can you roll? Ooh. What would you like to roll for this? I'm considering like sleight of hands, acrobatics. It's not super difficult to do, but we do got to roll for it.
You let me get away with like an Arcana check for it, but
Arcana.
I didn't mean to roll whatever I just rolled. It was con.
We can just reset it.
Because like, I guess it'd be a slight because it's just my concentration I'm breaking, right? So it's not like a physical thing I'm having to do unless it's just my reaction time.
I'm thinking it's more of like a timing thing.
Yeah, it's really more of a timing thing than anything.
The dealer's choice. I mean, I have like a +0 or a +2 on all of those, so it doesn't really matter.
It's not too difficult to do.
Let's try a sleight of hand then.
Okay. That passes.
Okay.
That passes. It was a 10. It's just fairly simple, right? You end your concentration as the rat gets pulled through the portal, and suddenly you're holding a dragon's head. And as you fall into the Psilspore Passage, you can see the trail of blood and tendrils that is like coming out behind you. The rest of the dragon's body is on the other side of the portal. And you just see it collapse in front of you. It's just gone. And you're just holding this dragon's head. It's just mouth agape with this like horror-stricken gaze staring at you as you fall and fall and fall.
That's it.
And suddenly you reappear in the material plane.
I'm crushed by a dragon's head.
Wait, it actually worked? We kill him?
Yeah,
You
it
did.
actually worked.
Oh my god.
It is really like the Marvel movie. Thor killed that dragon like this too.
Oh really? I haven't even seen the Marvel movie, so.
All right, where's the XP?
I haven't either. I haven't seen that either. Is that what happens?
Yeah. That one is really good. That one is very hilarious. You should watch it. So it's like dragon chase the Thor through the rainbow bridge.
Oh shit!
And then when they pass, the dragon head just go out and they turn down the bridge and just chop his head off.
I've never seen it. I feel bad using it.
Yeah,
everything's been done.
Promise.
Yeah, everything's been done, I guess.
That's
All right.
a good movie. We should watch it together sometimes. I love it so much. So
As I pop through the other side of the portal. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. I thought it was dead for sure. Wait, where's everybody? Could someone get this thing off of me? It's disgusting. Trying to get this, I'm assuming, very large dragon head off of her.
I guess, yeah, there's a big dragon head right at your feet. You're covered in blood, like a little bit, because, I mean, most of it was falling away from you. It looks like Elk Hunter didn't get through, though, because you would have shut down the portal, so he's not here. But you do get some experience.
You went in front of him.
Oh, I did say you went in front. I'm sorry. Let me grab him then.
Lair went there,
Lair's back.
Yeah, where is everybody? I feel bad. He's kind of nice.
And Elk
I
Hunter.
give me a scale and he give me.
All right, now we can finish. We're going to keep this.
Where are we?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's King Claw? Hold on.
Mar just staring at the dragon skull, just like hoping it doesn't start speaking to her, circa like the wolf head from Princess Mononoke.
It is not. Come on, it should be showing me the XP here. What the heck?
Psilspore Passage got all
Oh.
the XP since it took the kill. It's
Nice.
actually a sentient being.
No.
I see it
It's
now.
Actually, me. Now I'm a level 1 key monk.
Okay, wow. It's a lot of XP, you guys. This is a challenge 21, 30,000 XP. It's 4,285 to 7 players because you got Captain Briza and you got Prince Elmond in there.
Holy crap! I'm just gonna go up like 2 levels.
Wait,
Not really, but
Okay, there you go. I think some of you may have leveled, so if you want to take the time to do that, as you're sitting on the ground inside the ship outside in Stoneguard's Harbor with a huge black dragon's head decapitated in the middle of your chambers on the boat. Your Psilspore Passage, by the way, has bent out of shape because of everything passing through it. So it will need some repairs before it's functional again. I'm sure Kamaji will be able to handle it with his skills. Why don't you take a second to level up?
Guys. I can't believe that just worked. Are we all here? Is everybody safe? Brillis, could you please run me a bath to get rid of all this gook off of me?
Well, sure there. You know, I can't believe I've just been sitting around here. Well, you needed a bath. Oh, I'm sorry.
Matt, could you take 3 experience away from me?
3?
Why?
Because then I'd be 420 experience away from my next level.
Let's see. Yes, important.
What does he mean?
I'll do it for you.
or you could give me 417 experience. That would be another really fun alternative too.
No dice. You might have another chance here. We'll see. What are we doing now?
Elkunzi, do you have a way to contact Ilya? Ilya's not here, right?
He's not here. I'm sorry. He should be off map. There we go.
We need to see what happened on the other side. I'd hate to imagine we've caused some sort of catastrophe over there, but I just didn't know any other way we could get this dragon off of us. But I can't believe that worked, guys.
Perhaps we
I shall send him a message via the sending stone. Just a moment.
He pulls out a sending stone from his pocket.
Elianan, we have made it to the other side. Everyone is okay, and the black dragon has been defeated. Take care, it is Elkanda.
Puts it away. He waits a few moments and he gets a message from Lair. The dragon's body is on the other side.
They should probably hide that quickly, because before too long, those other dragons are going to find out, and I'm sure they'll be hell to pay back on the Cloud Coast. Our time is limited now. We need to figure out a way to get back there again.
Agreed. We must discover another passage, another way to get to the Cloud Coast. Perhaps if you can fix your instrumentation, we might use it again. We should also probably locate this kraken and recover the stone lodged inside of its beak.
Yeah.
Well, what stone is lodged inside of its beak, you reckon?
What stone? Well, of course, the malachite.
Oh, I think we've heard something about that. That's where we need to go to speak with those elephs.
Yes. Well, I better get to work on this here contraption, making sure it's ready for us.
And Elman, you're big and strong. Do you want to help with this? Gestures at the dragon's skull ahead of them. Maybe grab Vince and attach it to the front of the ship. It'll ward off people from him messing with us.
Sure thing. Maybe what we can do is we can take all the flesh off the skull. We could put it at the end of the ship, just like you said, Marge. That'll scare anybody away from us.
No, not the flesh. You take the skull and you mount it on the front.
No, I know. We're going to take the flesh off the skull and then mount it on the front.
Oh, you see, I was confused by the way you speak there. You're such a confusing little kid.
Well, I'm more of a swordsman than an orator, I guess. I am great with swords, you know.
Yes, I've heard. So about that, where's Vince? Vince, you think you could help little Prince Elman here get this skull up on the ship and hey, save that meat. Take it down to the ship. I bet you Kamaji could make something good out of it. Or maybe give it to that turtle lady. Ask her for some soup. She loves making soup, if I recall.
Hey, Marge, yeah, totally can help with that. We're gonna probably have to cut that thing up, though, down here, because I don't think it's gonna fit through that passageway too well. Totally. That's gonna scare any other ships away, especially them pirates, though. Man, take one look at that skull, and I'd be, shaking in my boots.
Yeah, Briza, see, this is why you don't mess with us. This could have been you. And we could have your skull on the head of the ship. Just remember that you're our friend now, okay?
Yes, I hear your idle threats, Marge. They don't bother me. I've heard them all before, many times, from other pirates. I do appreciate your efforts, though, trying to be scary and whatnot, but you aren't. You know, I am a fellow drow. It's something I'm accustomed to.
Oh, I'm very scary. You haven't heard me scream yet.
And neither have you heard I scream.
Oh, you have some ice cream? I love ice cream. Would you be a dog and go get some of that?
Send that little one to do that kind of work. What's his name again? Billy or something?
Elman, no, he's busy with the dragon skull. See, he's worked his way up from like a poop scooper to now we give him like some more menial tasks that seem to have better weight to him. But really, they're all busy work in the first place, and we just got to keep him busy. Otherwise, he starts stabbing stuff with his sword, and then we get all these like cut bottles all over the place, and then he ruins my water, and then Brillis has to clean it all up, and then that takes away from his time cleaning my room, and we don't want any of that.
Oh, yes, I'd rather have no interest in any of that. Send someone else. I'm going to go outside and get a nice breath of salt, a nice breath of salt air. It's rather stuffy in this room. She just leaves.
Someone should go keep an eye on her. Actually, you know what? I need to go get myself washed. I'll be right back. And Marge goes to cleanse herself of all the blood off of her and go get to the bath that I'm sure Brillis is running.
Okay.
Yep. He's going all out. It's got like essential oils and everything.
Okay, so we're going to the top of the deck, I guess. How you doing there, East?
I'm not very good, I need to be honest. My eyeball and my brain did not work very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
No, don't worry. I was trying to keep it up, but
We can end early if you want.
No, I'm fine. It is. I fucked up my biology clock so much. So freaking much. So you say the dragon scale is just like a normal shell, have like just +2 AC and got no anything, just an old scale, right?
Probably good at blocking acid damage since it was from an acid dragon.
I mean, what should I?
Yeah, we'll say a shield of acid resistance would be good. How does that sound? Whoops. Here we go.
Yeah, sure. Sounds very. Sounds actually nice, but how can I add it or? I just
One second. I'm gonna send it to you
make
here.
one up and put it in the shared treasure, and you can grab it from it.
Yeah, what you can do is just copy the shield, like copy the item, and then just add resistance to it.
Okay. So, like this. So, it's not a magic shell, right? Only.
It's just a regular shield. Normal shields give +2 to your AC.
Okay, I will take this hunter shell.
But yours will have acid resistance, which is pretty dope.
Okay.
Did anybody else level up?
I'm both Brillis and Rig, so I'm kind of working through their stuff right now.
Oh, dope. Okay. Oh, 7. And Brillis will be 6. Cool.
I can.
I'm so close to 8,
Nuts.
which is like it's like the last big level up for me until I get level like 12.
Why you guys
So,
level so higher than me? I'm still level 6.
I got like an extra. My character is the only character that's been here since the beginning, and then
You're the
also
sniper.
I got an extra level for doing the Dongon
Oh
thing,
yeah,
which is like a character arc completing thing.
that's true.
Hello.
Was it?
Hello, guys. I wanted to have a quick chat with you if you have a second.
Oh me?
Oh, Chip. Why is this Big Tom?
I'm like really struggling. I'm really struggling not to talk back in Little Tim's voice. It's like my problem. I really want to like talk back in Little
There we go.
Tim's voice. And I just keep struggling.
I mean, who's the little guy? He say.
It's good to see you, Little Tim. You know, I'm glad you're all aboard here. Kept the ship straight. We went through quite the little journey there.
Oh, I reckon you did. Now, I wanted to talk to you about something real important to me, close to the heart, you know what I mean?
Now, well, what would that be?
Like, so I should say close to the face, more like, because it has to do with my face. Now, I know we've talked about it before. In fact, it got brought up the first time that we met, it did. I still am itching to get myself some facial reconstruction surgery. Now, I know, you've told me time and time again that I'm pretty as a daisy, but I still don't feel so good about myself, and I was thinking, maybe, since you got all them riches from your adventures, you could kick some my way so I could go see the doc that I met in Stoneguard and get myself a no nice faceage.
Oh, how much would that be?
Well, Doc told me it's going to be about 250 gold pieces.
Oh.
And 2 weeks of recovery. Intense recovery. So I was wondering if maybe you could also cover my cost to stay at the Hammercast Guild while I'm getting better.
Well, I'm part owner of the Hammercast Guild, so I reckon you can stay there for free, but how about this? I'll give you 300 gold pieces. No
All
problem.
right.
No questions asked. How's that suit you?
Oh, that sounds mighty fine, it does. I appreciate that, Kimoji. He extends his hand, really large hand, and shakes it, quite excitedly.
Not a problem. I appreciate you helping us through all these trials and tribulations. Thank you very much.
So, Leo Ting gonna just leave us forever now?
That's right. I think I'm going to have to leave you for now because I got 2 weeks ahead of me. I'm going to have to just be resting, recuperating, making sure that my face is nice and pretty, as bright as the sunshine out there above the clouds. I know you're going to miss me, Rowan, but that's how it's got to be. You'll see me when you get back from your next adventure, you will. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I actually don't care. Anyway.
What do you mean you don't care? I thought we're both green, aren't we? At least we got that in common.
Yeah, I guess. But you never pay me coin, so I don't care.
Well, it's because I've been trying to save up for my... And everyone's like, facial reconstruction surgery.
Wait. Now I remember. Yeah, actually, now I remember. We like Rune and Leo Ting actually have a not like kind of have a conversation before, right? We talk about.
Yeah.
Did he trying to tell Rune like not
But it's
everything
pretty
is
odd
about
brand for
money.
Ruin to just like not give a shit and just be like, yeah, fuck you.
No. Because I remember at that moment, Marge say something about hey, too like so, hey, remember friend and so Rune then remind Rune like friend died just because to save her. So and that at least I move a little bit, just a little bit.
I would
Drop
say
a little bit
Gruzlock.
in. Yeah.
Gruzlock would probably have something to say about it, but currently Marge is showering up, and she would have her Gruzlock stick, propped up against the door to make sure nobody peeks in.
Marge, I don't want to shower with you, bro.
You're not in here. You're watching the door. And make sure nobody comes in here. I don't want any prying eyes.
Nobody want to
You
watch your
beautiful young
old
body.
sting, lady. You look like billions years old.
Oh, Gruzlock, you know that I restored my flesh and I'm beautiful now. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I promise. I'm gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay.
Awkward conversations with Marge and Gruzlock while Marge is showering.
You just stay quiet. What did I tell you about speaking up before? You go back into singing. You know I like it when you sing when I sing in the shower. Helps me get through.
Right.
What are you singing?
What's that song? I gotta sing that song. I love that song. What's that song? I don't. You know that. Serve the.
Oh.
I totally forgot the lyrics. The Viking song.
Just make it up.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
Oh yeah. I am the barbarian and I'm kick some ass.
Kicking ass. Kicking ass.
I'm a dragon, hunting a boar.
It's even better than the original. Oh my god. Okay. So meanwhile, up top on deck, little Tim has gone off. He's going to be moving on to Stoneguard. I'm going to go ahead and put him at the Hammercast Guild so we don't forget about that. Good old little Tim.
Every time little Tim comes into the scene, I just like, I like want to speak in that accent. Like I just like I want to do that voice, and I have to like really think hard about a certain phrase to say to like start my own my Kamaji voice. Like otherwise I just like totally lose it. Like something about little that voice that like I just really want to do that voice.
That's so funny.
Think I have to make a troll character next.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Kamaji dies, troll character.
No, you cannot die.
I don't think Kamaji's gonna die. Kamaji's gonna be the legacy character that lives through.
Yes. You know, even after Rune saved Kamaji's life by sacrificing herself.
I mean, he's built to live. Like the rogue levels make him so survivable, even though he's going into wizard, and then he's a blade singer wizard. Next level, I get a lot of more survival tools. I'm gonna have way higher AC, a lot of other stuff, and then if I ever make it past level 12, then I'm gonna go one more level into rogue, and then I get even more survival stuff. So I'm just gonna be survival man. I'm gonna live.
We cannot count on AC. You see, I got 19 AC and still get fucked.
I'm not counting on AC though. I'm counting on other things.
Yeah, and you got the uncanny dodge. I love that.
And I'm gonna have evasion too soon. A bit.
Oh,
well,
I
not
gotta have
soon.
that too if I can go to set level.
I'm not gonna have it soon, but that's the last thing I'm talking about.
East, pull out of the shared treasure. I took a regular shield and I modified it a little bit to add the acid resistance to it, and I put it in the shared treasure. It's called Black Dragon Scale. You can just pull that out, and then that'll functionally work how you need it.
Nice.
Thanks for doing that.
Thank
welcome.
you.
The
It's
cool
just a
thing
regular
about
shield with acid resistance added. So
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that we can do that in this program. Just like all
So
these.
nice.
Oh, it's so cool. So
Add a
cool.
Yeah,
little properties to
once
it.
you get a bit of understanding about how their back end works, it's like super easy. It's pretty intuitive too.
Rather than having to like dig through some list of like 40,000 items and find something that's just right for it, and then like,
Yeah.
this.
I really like Shard. They've done a good job. But okay, so we are now moving on through the ocean. Poor he's like so tired. I'm sorry, dude.
My mind is still here. My mind with you. It's just my eyeball.
Yeah,
A
you're
bit
good.
hurt. Yeah.
Maybe a
Don't worry.
migraine.
Just don't mind me. Just think I'm blind. I'm not asleep.
Okay.
Oh, that was a wonderful bath. Thank you, Brillis. I really appreciated the extra scented candles you found that time around. And that pumice stone
sure,
you
dear.
found, is that like one of your like shoe pumice stones or something? It worked so well.
Oh yeah, when you're making a shoe and you got the shank, a reinforcement place at the waist of the shoe between the sole and the insole, sometimes you gotta smooth it out with some pumice, because the purpose of preventing the shoe from bending at the waist.
Oh yeah,
I just
that was
repurposed
just
it
wonderful.
for smoothing out your corns.
Now, I did use up all of the towels. Do you think you could be a doll and go down there and clean up after me? I asked Elman to do it, but he was a little busy with the dragon skull. Keeps
Oh, yeah,
fencing with the fang for some reason.
He sure reminds me of my oldest son Brandon, except for I didn't turn him into a stone. Okay, sure, yeah, I'll go help you out there.
And then, so now that we've done this, I guess we do need to take care of that kraken, eh? Because if we can take care of the kraken and then go back through, we can report to the other dragons that all is well. We can make sure that they don't attack in the material plane. I'm still really worried about that.
Who are you saying it to?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Oh, so I take it you guys don't think it's a good idea to go for this kraken, eh? I mean, we
Well-
need to get it off of our tail eventually.
I'm just a bit concerned about confronting the kraken in the open ocean. If we can lure it to the shore, perhaps we could have a chance.
Maybe I could turn it into a rat. That worked before.
Well, that would be mighty fine. Absolutely. But, actually, holy shit, Marge, I think you might have just given me an idea. What if we confront them again and hope to God they got what they wanted and they don't want to kill us on sight? If they want to kill us on sight, then we just surrender and hope that they don't kill us again. But I believe we could talk a way out of this.
Who are you talking about, laddie? Who are you referring to? You're talking about the dragons that you just met? Or are you talking about the kraken that's lurking out there in the seas?
The Kraken. And the man
Aye.
that commands it.
Ah, the Mer King.
The Mer King, yes.
He's a right down dirty bastard, that Mer King is.
Yeah, he's a jerk king.
Exactly why I think he would much rather seek out a good deal than kill us in cold blood.
Well, that could work. I mean, he's probably gonna be right pissed that we sent him off in the wrong direction. Unless, like you're saying, he did get that sarcophagus and he's
now,
too much of an idiot to know what he got there.
and now, what if we tell him that the way to open the gate to the true deities instead of the demi-deities is to shrink down a Psilspore Passage and put it through a different Psilspore Passage. Thereby, we let him willingly give the Kraken to your polymorph spell for the sake of bringing it through the Psilspore Passage the same way we did before. But we don't do that part. We just kill him after the Kraken is dead. After the Kraken is shrunk down.
That might work.
Hey,
What if we...
guys, I just have an idea. So, you do that dirty trick to that poor dragon. That inspire me. How about we do something similar? We put,
maybe a giant rock, turning small, and throw it to the Kraken's mouth and just turn it big, and then he will die. How about that, Ken? Does it work like that? I know nothing about magic.
I don't reckon it works quite like that, but that's a good idea. Good job, Ruin, and I pat Ruin on the head.
You sure are smart for a goblin, you are.
So I don't think that Kraken
is that?
has. I don't think we can throw things into the Kraken because the
Captain.
Kraken's like a portal itself, right? We can't. So if we throw anything in it, it'll just automatically grow through. So we can't have them like
That's
choke on it.
That's true.
We're gonna have to find some way to incapacitate this here Kraken.
Well, could you turn it into something that was a little bit bigger than, like, could you turn it into something that was medium-sized?
The Kraken? Oh, I don't know. I'm honestly surprised it worked on the dragon.
If it was willing, what are the shapes you could polymorph it into?
I suppose anything that comes to mind. I haven't tried with a whole lot of things, but
Well, my idea now bear with me for a moment is that you polymorph it into something a little bit more large, but not quite as large as it is, and then I take we throw it up in the air, and then I take my familiar Brigsby with a mobile rod, and then I keep him up in the air, and then we just walk away. We put
that
it
would
in.
be quite the sight to behold.
You throw up a medium creature. Brigsby flies in his mouth, presses a button, and then you drop the spell, and then you have a Kraken that's just stuck up in the air with a movable rod in its guts, and it's just gonna slowly dry out in the sun. Like a slow-baked calamari on a hot summer day.
Oh, that might be lovely. It'd be quite the feast, too. You don't think you could use its tentacles to reach up and hit the button on the rod, though, do you?
That's a mighty fine consideration.
I like where you're going with this, but we gotta think of all the possibilities here.
That's a mighty fine consideration.
It might be better if we can stop the Merking because he controls the Kraken. Maybe we can somehow get that control ourselves.
Yes, that would be nice.
Wonder if we could, and then Marge looks at Briza, use someone we know who has rapport with this here Merking as bait.
Me rapport with the Merking? I don't think so. He's a rather drab individual to start. And just awful.
So are you.
I'm not drab at all. I've had many adventures, Marge. You're just jealous because I'm more beautiful than you are.
Oh, please, you wish. Have you seen my charisma modifier? I'm gorgeous.
I don't know about that. I have a +5.
I suppose you do have better hair than I do. It's all that time I spent in the salt. Kind of frayed my ends there. One of these days, though.
Actually, you are quite beautiful, if I was to say so myself. You should do my hair sometime.
Well, thanks.
Very well. I tried to extend a friend an offering of peace, you know. She kind of tosses her hair back.
I just don't want to touch that rat's nest up there, as beautiful as it is.
Rat's nest? It's not a rat's nest. Nothing like that. It's just a bit tangled because I don't brush it very often, you know, being a pirate captain and whatnot.
Brillis is really good at brushing hair. If I have any suggestion, he'll do it for me anytime. Just like 100 strokes, does a great job. Gets all the tangles
Really?
out. Yeah, he's very tender-handed too. Doesn't snag too bad.
Brillis, come over here, please.
All the practice I have on the shoes there, and I hear that if having a high charisma modifier makes you beautiful. I have a +4 plus proficiency.
Yes, whatever. Come over here, Brillis. Brush my hair. It's all tangled. Be gentle, though, please.
Oh dear, you can't have that, you know. Okay, well, sure. You know,
Yes, it's those little gnome hands of yours that they just work out the knots for me.
Wait. Hold on there a second. Do you think I'm a gnome there? That's kind of narrow-minded of you. I'm a halfling, you know.
Oh, well, halfling, whatever. It doesn't matter, does it? It's all the same thing?
I'm pretty sure it matters there, you know. I like an apology there.
I don't apologize. I'm just not that kind of lady.
Wait, who's
She's canceled.
Who's talking now?
Captain Briza.
Briza.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
Brillis, I reckon that makes you canceled.
Wait, are you saying there that I'm canceled or that she is?
No, she is, Brillis.
I know there, you know. I try not to take offense there, but I sure as heck.
You're boring me.
Hey, Brillis, I'm on your
Now,
side. Just pay me to
Miss Briza, Brillis is a valued member of our party, and I know that you don't particularly enjoy this kind of stuff, nor do I. However, it would go a mighty long way if you could just apologize to this young, or not so young, but young,
middle-aged there.
This middle-aged little man here. If you could just, it would go a long way.
She walks up to Brillis. I'm gonna move him real quick. Right here. And she goes, I'm sorry that you're overly sensitive. I do feel sorry for you. Here's the brush. She hands it over to you. Now go ahead and work out those knots, please.
I'm sorry you got hair like a bunch of lacing hooks, which are hooks formed from narrow strips of metal with rounded ends for bootlaces to be worn around instead of threaded through eyelets. Sorry about that.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about your shoe business, Brillis. I just care about the knots in my ponytail. Now, get to it, please.
You know, I didn't hear a real apology, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Prince Elmond come help me. Prince Elmond, come over here.
No, not necessary. Not necessary. I do apologize for being rude to you. If you don't mind just brushing the knots out of my ponytail, please, let's not involve Prince Elmond. He's a rather irritation, don't you think?
I don't like to judge. He does remind me of my elders. Oh, okay, you know, I accept your apology. That one was a real one there. And he starts, like, brushing her hair.
Okay.
That's probably for the best. Elman tries to brush hair with his sword. He can't do anything. He just does everything with that sword.
Elk Hunter walks.
He's a spirited fella.
Elk Hunter walks by and he goes,
These are child's games. If you want to learn something, come with me on the main deck.
He walks over here.
Talking to Elmo?
He just scoffs at like the conversation that's being exchanged up here on the quarterdeck, so he just walks down to the main deck. He just says that to everybody in passing.
Yeah, I'll get away from whatever this is.
Yeah, me too. I'm more interested in swords.
I'll let them go and have their fun.
Yeah,
Good.
fine. All right. Yep, that's what it is.
It seems you are also more interested in training rather than drama. Very good. King Rig.
I'm mostly just not interested in drama. Yep.
Perhaps.
Wait, you know what? Rune gonna come too.
Okay.
Hey, you, lion dude, try me.
Very well.
You should train Prince Elmond. He's looking for a new mentor.
I am not taking any proteges at the moment, but we may train together.
And he is going to go ahead and do a training session with you. Each of you can go ahead and roll a combat check with your primary weapon.
Primary. Wait, oh.
It would be a dwarven greatbow for Reg.
Sure, there's a target set up on deck.
So, is it melee weapon or range weapon?
Whatever your primary weapon is.
What is primary weapon?
Like the one that you normally would use in combat.
Normally you.
Just choose one weapon to use. Maybe it's your melee, maybe it's ranged.
I could try this.
Kamaji, I'm not trying to like get anything out of this. I just want to be. Kamaji's definitely gonna be intrigued about a demi-deity training people, so he's just gonna watch from the deck and make observations.
Okay. You can roll a perception check.
Could I roll religion instead?
You could.
I'm more my only argument is that I'm Kamaji's point of view, like what he's trying to discern from watching this, is more to do like he is becoming a study of the deities. Like he is very intrigued by the gods.
Sure.
And that is becoming like that's why he's watching.
Okay, roll religion.
Rough.
All of them
I've been
failed.
rolling really bad. My rolls tonight.
All of them failed, unfortunately. You guys do practice with Elk Hunter on deck, and he gives you some tips, but you kind of fail to connect the dots with what he's saying. He's moving maybe just in a way that's just a little bit beyond your skill level and understanding. But it is a good training session, and you get a good sweat. We're going to go ahead and go back to the other group. Over here with Captain Briza. Brillis is combing Captain Briza's hair. Kamaji's sitting against the railing watching the combat take place. And then you've got Tuck, Marge, and Captain Cornwallis. Tuck over here is kind of leaning against the deck, not saying much, just kind of staring out at the sea. And Vince seems to be tying some ropes off on, one of those hooks on the ships. I forget what those are called. It's sort of a calm day, and they have started to set sail out of the harbor. You guys are now moving out to sea.
Before we left the harbor,
Hey, I wonder if Rig wants to make sure he can talk to Helga before we set sail. She might be a little miffed if we leave without saying hello.
That's true. Do miss my wife. It's the one downside to adventuring. We definitely can.
You can always send a little message, I suppose.
All right.
So
Okay.
have we set sail yet, or are we still in the harbor?
I was going to say you're about to, so it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to stop in and say hello to the wifey. But if you want to take off now too, King Rig, you just give me the word.
Maybe I'll just send a word out real quick. Helga.
Probably best. We are on a bit
Best.
of a time crunch. The longer we take, the quicker it is that those dragons figured out that we aren't going through with their plan.
Helga. Best regards. Love, Rig. All right.
Beautiful.
That's perfect. I was gonna say we could just fake RP it and just be like, yeah, we went and said hi, but no, that is actually way better.
Can you roll a D100 for me?
I mean, I did say love.
And roll it again for advantage.
Wait,
There it is. Okay.
sorry.
As the ship is setting sail, a messenger has returned, waving frantically like this towards the ship. But the ship is like way out at sea already. You can.
Oh, look, they're waving us off.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, you're waving off the bow or whatever. Or I mean the stern.
Bye. We'll see you guys again soon. Oh, it's so nice of them to come and say hello.
He seems to be holding something in his hand. You could roll a perception check if you'd like, Rig. And Marge. And anybody else that's on the stern of the ship. You can kind of tell it's got like an official seal. This is a royal letter.
This is a royal letter. I hate to be that guy, but we should go see what this is. We're close enough.
Aye, all right. So turn the ship around.
Oh, I'm sure Brigsby could pick it up for you.
You could send Brigsby out to do that, couldn't you,
That's,
Kamaji?
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I
Could
could.
you send out Brigsby?
Okay.
Yeah.
Brigsby picks up the letter and brings it back. It's got the official seal that was used by Helga. Do you open up the letter?
Oh yeah.
Dear Rig, oh, how I felt so an absence in my heart since you've taken off on your great adventures again. I have some very, very good news, my dear. It turns out that I'm pregnant with your child, the Prince of Stone God. I just couldn't help but get this news to you as fast as I could. Well, when you return, we're going to have so much to talk about. What will we name them? Oh, there's just so much. I love you, dear Helga.
Oh man.
And you see just like a single tear go down Rick's cheek. I mean, I said it all in my first letter, but I feel like I need to respond to this. Helga, that is good news. We'll discuss later. Love, Rick. I'm so sentimental right now. I can't believe how mushy I've gotten.
Dude, it's such a genius character because you get to do the simplest roleplay and it becomes hilarious.
You okay over there, Rig? You're looking a little wistful.
It's
I don't
so
know if I've ever
good.
seen you sway like that.
Yeah, I've never been so touched before. I'm having a son.
Oh, you know you're having a son? Well, congratulations, Rig. That's
Well,
huge news.
That is
Hey.
good news.
Congratulations to you, King Rig. What are you gonna name him?
I don't know. Really, the only other dwarf I knew was my pappy. I mostly called him Pappy. His name was Tor, but I don't know if I want to reuse that name.
Oh,
That's a
this
good
is
name.
gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yes, Marge.
what if
Oh,
you
I was-
call them? What if you call them Riggy?
Riggy. Got a nice sound to it.
You could always call him Frigg after our dear departed friend Fram and yourself. The
Hey,
start of our adventures.
Frigg
Oh,
is
little
a great
Frigg.
name.
I do like the sound of it, but I'm gonna have to run it by the wife, by Helga. I mean,
Oh,
she's
you're gonna-
half this partnership.
You're gonna be such a good father. You're gonna have this little princeling running around that the whole world's gonna want to capture because he's a prince and hold ransom. Oh, it's gonna be wonderful. You're gonna have all this new responsibility you'll have to take care of, and you'll have to become a father. And aren't you the most lucky guy ever?
You'll be like Frig
You'll have to-
this and Frig that. And you'll be like
Or-
Frig all of this.
Or you could name him after me, you could, King Rig. Cornwallis or maybe Corn Boy. How about that? I like the sound of it. Corn Boy. What do you think?
No, nobody's naming a corn boy.
All right, it was just a suggestion.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a good name for goblins, and so I don't think the wife would like that. But I appreciate your input.
Oh, I'm full of good ideas. I'll be out here at the helm if you need some more.
Oh, I'm glad that I know where you'll be. I'm gonna be the other side of the boat, unfortunately, but
I guess you could always call him Rig Jr. and just call him Little RJ.
RJ,
It's got a sweet ring to it.
does have a nice sound. I'm gonna have to ponder this.
No, I'm still positive Frig.
I like Frig quite a bit.
It is a nice name.
Oh, all these new responsibilities you're gonna have, not only to be a king,
Yep.
but a father. Oh, aren't you just the luckiest guy, Rig? You'll never be able to live in the forest in a shack again. Nope, not you.
What about Ramaji?
Ramaji.
I like that.
Are you just
Romantic.
combining your name and Ruin's name? Is that your couple name?
Yeah, I like
Oh,
it.
that's pretty
actually.
cute.
No,
It
it's
sounds
more
pretty
like
good.
my name in your name, Rig.
Wait.
If I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
So it's like if it's a boy, it's Raimaiji, and if it's a girl, it's a Rumaiji, something like that, right?
Hey, I've got an idea for you, bro.
Yep.
How about Chad?
Nope.
How about Tuck speaks up. Tuck's like, how about Tor? Short for turtle.
My dad's name was Tor, so I mean, I was kind of thinking of that.
Tor's a nice name.
Turtle.
I like
Really?
Tor.
Wow,
Just
you're really
reminded me,
gonna think
Thor.
about the turtle name before Ramaji?
I mean, it would be short for turtle, it'd just be Tor, but I was already thinking about it. I mean, I guess I could think about Ramaji. I'd have to get my wife's approval of that name. That's the real thing here, is that Helga's gotta love it too.
What about Grismaji?
What about
No
King?
fear, so bad, soul brother.
You know, I'm actually kind of surprised you were able to do this, Rig, with you being a dwarf and Helga being a beautiful goblin and all.
Yeah,
What what's
I
what's gonna
suppose I
happen?
can explain the birds of peace
Yeah,
to you,
I'm-
Marge. I figured you would know how these things work by now.
Yeah, I'm so curious. So what
Oh.
what their baby gonna look like?
It's not the action that has me confused; it's the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. Half dwarf, half goblin. Maybe it would take on after one of us or the other. I'm not really sure.
I hope she
Maybe a
looks like
goblin, a
Helga.
dwarf. I'm not sure how that works.
I feel like y'all both have strong genes and it'll probably be a 50-50 split. But hopefully
Probably.
it'll take the strong genes from each and bond it
Yeah,
together.
What I'm
No.
hoping for. That's the whole point of our alliance.
That sounds ugly, I'm telling you.
Wait, wasn't your guys' wedding only like a couple of months ago too?
Yeah, that's my wife. She's hot.
Yeah, I bet.
You can't
I'll just
blame a
keep my
man
thoughts
for
to myself
consummating
then.
his marriage.
Oh, just
or you can't- what do you-
congratulations there. No, I'm
What do
pretty
you-
sure Kamaji
what-
it might
what
not
is
be
this?
his.
What is
Don't
this?
she know already?
Well, she obviously knows because he just left. He just barely left. Like, what are you talking
I was
about?
gone for like a few days. I mean, that would be a pretty quick pregnancy, and I trust my wife.
Yeah, she knows because it's lady
I don't want to
business.
brag, but I've written her several more love notes than just the ones I sent out.
I'm sure you're quite the accomplished poet, Rig. We have seen the way you work around a scroll, and you did learn to read pretty quickly.
I learned to read pretty quickly, and I write my feelings. Best regards.
Even if you're
Casanova.
even if your handwriting does look like that of chicken scratch mixed with a toddler, but we get by.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned to write at the age of 150. I mean, it's not going to be pretty, but the idea is what the words mean.
Yeah, that's some wise word. I'll
Exactly.
give you-
I'm not going to give you a coin, Ruin, but I bet Briz will.
Nice.
Oh, sure, Derek. Why not?
Drop
Okay.
We have all the time in the world to think about baby stuff as we go on. As the group splits up, though,
Yeah.
Marge
When
goes
we go
over
to buy ammunition next, I should buy some diapers.
Marge goes over to Kamaji and, but isn't it a little strange that they have like, what if that kid really isn't Riggs? Kind of worried for him. I know Helga's sweet and all, but this doesn't add up to me.
Oh my god. That'd be so sad.
That would be.
I feel like it still makes sense, right?
Couple weeks have gone
they
by,
were
you
together
know,
for like a whole
for a while.
I mean,
Marge
like
is just
it would be,
suspicious of everybody.
it would be harder to tell back then,
And also
if you were a little late,
Actually, can I roll a nature check to if I've ever heard of a dwarf and a goblin successfully reproducing?
Sure.
Would that be history? Nature?
History, nature would both work. It's possible, but it's very unlikely
Okay.
because of cultural differences.
Okay.
Oh my god.
At least at this time period of time in history, in your history.
Mhm. What? Well, I really haven't thought of it, or I haven't heard of it before, but I guess anything's possible.
Okay, we're now on the seas. We're gonna go ahead and roll survival checks.
Dude, that'd be so messed up.
Yep.
What the fuck? Matt, do not.
I have no plans to do that. I'm just gonna tell you that up front.
That's just me planting those seeds.
Yeah. I do sometimes bite. Like when you plant seeds, I'll sometimes play off of them, but probably not on this one.
That is not.
Baby.
That is not a route I want to go.
I like that Marge's thinking that way.
It's just the idea that Rig also like creating a chest. It just seems very out of character for.
Also,
Rig
the
thing to
voice
do,
Yeah.
that you gave her too. You gave her like the classic like Jersey Shore like drama voice. Like it would actually make perfect sense.
Well, you were gone for so long, and I was just so alone and afraid, and just had one night of weakness at the tavern.
Oh god, that is not a game I want to play in. I'm sorry.
I don't either, so it's all good. I want it to be a little bit more wholesome and like streamlined,
As
Yeah.
fun as that does sound, like in some ways, like no.
We had our doubts when she gave birth to an orc, baby, but I don't know. Weirder things have happened.
Oh, that was very painful. Those guys have such large teeth.
You have no knowledge of orcs. I'll just say that right now. There's no orcs on your planet, just as a FYI that you know of.
She gave birth to a dragon, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
In hindsight, I guess Grozlok probably had some sort of parental figure that wasn't quite all human. He did come across as a little strange, so yeah, I've seen weirder.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that, man.
What would
even
Grezlock say
before-
when he hears Marge saying that?
Well, this is introspectively.
Oh,
happening in
okay.
Marge's
Ah.
head. She's just trying to figure out like, what? Like, no, Rick's not gonna be a father. That guy, a dad.
Brillis, roll a
Yeah,
d20.
Who give you that dog?
Oh, sure, dear. Roll a d20. All right.
Wait, are we going somewhere new? Or where are we going exactly? I need to count you 16 days travel time. You picking up the item to go to Kaldea that was buried in the chest? Or are we going, it was near Smoketown where the pirates were. They buried that item that is used for the government on Kaldea to pretty much go anywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Smoketown. Yeah,
'Kay.
and then on the way we're gonna look out for the Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
You have 16 days of travel here, uninterrupted. So 3, 4, 5, 13. You actually make it all the way to where you were to find that chest. That's exciting. And it was here. Boom.
Oh, look, it's your old stomping grounds, Briza.
Yeah.
Remember when we were here before? And you weren't a part of our little adventuring crew.
Yes, I remember.
Boy, that was such a time.
So you want to recover the item. I don't think it's what you're thinking it is. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. You ready to dig it up?
Well, of course. Elman, Brillis, did you guys mind?
Oh no, sure.
Thanks. I just don't want to get my hands dirty or anything. That dirt just gets under the nails, and then I'm picking at it all day, and it's
That's
such a
what-
chore.
That's what Mage Hand is here for, there. And so he makes a Mage Hand do it instead of getting his own hand dirty.
Prince Elman goes over and he starts to shovel. Don't worry, Marge. I've got strong arms. Starts to dig. About an hour and a half later, they bring out this chest. Looks like there's a lock on it, Marge. Oh, yes, that lock. Let's see here. I think I brought the key. She fiddles in her pocket. Ah, yes, here it is. She walks forward and unlocks it. The chest opens up. Here you are. And she presents to you a large device. It fits in 2 hands. It's a metal construction. It appears to be very intricate of design. It's quite heavy. And she says, you just place it on your chest and you press that button right in the middle. Does anybody want to try it, or do you want me to demonstrate first?
Demonstrate first, please.
All right,
Whoa.
remember...
What if this like takes her away and she escapes? Not that I would think you would escape from us at this point or anything, but she might escape.
Haven't I come all this way to help you?
Oh sure, but
Who
you're
gives
just
a shit if she escapes?
But then we'll be left here, with no plan. We need it, don't we?
She rips it out of Prince Elman's hands, slaps it against her chest, and this thing just like is almost like an Iron Man suit as it like folds to her body and encompasses all of her. And she's now in this metal like armor.
What?
Roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Bro.
Oh no.
I told you it was an item that could get her anywhere, and it covers your identity. That's how you like only the very special guards in Kaldea have this uniform, which allows them to get access to secret places. So, and they're also different civilization level than you. All right, let's go.
Bro, so she came from Cyberpunk. What the hell?
It looks like maybe like some kind of my Elk Hunter. I'm gonna say actually Elk Hunter is at the ship. And there we go. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, Kamaji, you are up first. Let's go.
All right. I just need a bunch. All right. Fight Captain Briza.
You fools thought I'd go with you? Think again. I'm going to make my escape and return to my piracy days.
I always knew this is one. And then to think Brillis brushed your hair.
No, I feel so betrayed there.
All right, I'm gonna hit her. Well, I guess I'll go here just because for the true advantage.
That misses. That hits.
Alright. 21 slashing damage.
Magical?
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
And it also does. It's a part of the booming blade.
Okay.
So it also does 8 extra force damage.
Okay, got it.
She's also encased in booming energy, and if she moves, she takes 2d8 force damage as well.
Okay.
I also have not used my bonus action, and I have a free disengage. So I am going to run the fuck away. So I'm gonna go like right here. And that's my turn.
Okay. She is going to turn.
I think Marge goes next, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know. I got a little ahead of myself there. Go ahead.
All right. Let's take 12 feet back. Do I shriek or ray of enfeeblement? I feel like enfeeblement's probably better. We cast ray of enfeeblement at Briza.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably not hidden. It's a
Oof.
spell attack of 9.
That misses.
Rats.
Any
We've had some bad rolls tonight. Bad rolls.
Yeah, we have. Started off with the nat 20. It's been south since. Although my deception rolls were good. I rolled like an 18 and a 17 there. So
that helped out a lot too. That changed the
Mhm.
tide of that conversation. Anything else?
Oh shit. No, I don't have any other actions I can really take.
Okay. All right, now it's her turn. She is going to... Well, I think the smartest thing for her to do is she's going to attempt to run. She's going to use a bonus action to disengage. No, she's not even going to do that. She doesn't believe Elmond can really hurt her. So she's just going to move away from Elmond, and he's going to use his rapier of... Actually, he's going to use his great axe.
So she's gonna take 2d8 force damage.
Okay.
For moving. So 8 force damage.
Got it. Then Elmond gets a 14 that misses. Now she can spend the rest of her movement. So she is going to go forward. She's going to dash. It's going to be 80 feet. Okay. I would say, Kamaji, you can see the following. She's just going into the jungle there, into the thick of it.
Holy shit.
Goes to Brillis.
Can Brilla see her?
No, not from where he's standing. He could move and see her.
He knows. Yeah. So would he go up to like
Is she
this angle?
flying or?
Wherever that line of sight would be.
Is she flying? Why is she?
So yeah, she dashed. Her movement was 40. Oh, whoops. Wait a minute. Why did it say that? Was I looking at... Hold on a second. Oh, she should be here.
Okay,
There we
so,
go.
So Brillis is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern around her.
Okay.
So a twisting pattern of colors flies up all around her. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 7.
If she fails, she is now charmed by the spell and incapacitated. She has a speed of 0. You can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
Oh.
She's
Don't
standing
allow you
there.
to get away from me, Darren. I am gonna see now if something chaotic happens. It does
Okay.
not.
All right, she's standing there amongst the foliage, sort of swaying back and forth. She's in a daze. Goes to Rig.
All right. Are we trying to capture her or trying to take her down? What's the plan here, fellas?
We're trying to kick his face.
Well, it looks like she needs to spend a little more time in the brig. Trying to run one over on us.
So we're not trying to take her down, just catch her.
Well, a little bit of. I mean, she probably could use a little bit of roughing up.
He casts instant snare right in front of her. That's that one that's like the trap.
Okay.
He catches her in a rope, so if she leaves, she's going to immediately be caught.
Okay. Got that. Remind me when I move.
Yep. I'll put a little token there.
Okay. Prince Elmond. You can go 40 feet. He's going to go here. He's going to rage. Can't do anything else. He's catching up to her.
And the hypnotic pattern ends as soon as she takes damage.
Okay. Ruin's
So
turn.
as soon as he does it, she's gonna wake up.
My turn.
Your turn, Ruin.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus actions. Play once. Wait, do we have full rest? Why I use 1 key point?
Maybe because you
I think if you
leveled.
level up, it resets it.
No. Wait, what? No. I didn't level up. I'm still level 6.
Huh.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna use Step of Wing as a bonus action. Wait, no, actually, I didn't even need to use this because I'm gobbling, so I always can use bonus action to dash. Right? No, that's only disengage and hide, so I still need to use key point. Step of Wing. And so come here. Here. What's this circle?
That's the trap. As soon as she wakes up, if she runs, she's gonna be, or moves at all, she's gonna be caught in like the rope trap.
Okay, so actually I come here first, and then I shoot him with my black metal card.
That misses.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it again.
That misses.
Even this miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because she really is adamant. Well, alright, I come here, and that's all my turn. I got nothing can do.
Also, by the way, does Fog of War extend for me, like, right next to me?
Hmm. Oh, you're at the base of a little cliff.
Yeah, I think it's like a wall here.
Oh, okay. I can't tell that. Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Thank you. That helps much more.
Yeah. It goes to Kamaji next.
Oh, perfect. Hmm. I can dash and get here. Right there.
Okay.
Just enough to keep Coaxer in the same area. And then
So any damage will reset the charm. So I don't know if we all want to ready actions for a round, but
Well, if she tries to run away, she's gonna get snared again. That's what the circle thing is there.
hasn't she already been hit?
no, he missed both times, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, it's only if she takes damage.
Or shaken.
Okay, well, okay, then I'll ready an action. I only do one attack anyway. I'll just ready my action then.
Okay.
If the charm fails, I will attack her.
Okay.
Although that will negate my opportunity attack.
Okay. Marge's turn, if you're all done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Marge is just gonna walk forward 30 feet and ready a Eldritch Blast action. Now don't you move, Briza. We got you caught again. You think about running anymore, and you won't see the light of day ever again.
Just make sure you move to the side because of the line of sight and the foliage. Just because I said the same thing to Brillis.
Oh, sure. Let's see, where was I?
Rig should have
Here.
moved. What was here?
I feel like right here.
Yeah.
I think you could have made it all the way, but
Should have some way. I mean, the Eldritch
That's-
Blast
yeah.
has a range of 120 feet, so.
yeah, it's close enough. Okay, then it's her turn, so she has to roll something. Or are you shooting? Sorry, did you shoot?
No, I was readying an action.
Readying, right. Okay.
Mhm.
And then she's got to roll.
I don't
For the
think she
hypnotic
can
pattern.
roll out of it.
Yeah, it says she's charmed for the duration and incapacitated. If somebody else tries to wake her up, then she'll wake up. Otherwise, she's just out. Yeah. It says that while charmed, this creature is incapacitated at a speed of 0, and it ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses. So yeah, I don't think you roll again. She's just in this
Okay.
state. Because normally, when you would have other people, or potentially you could have other people around who
Right.
could do this.
Verlis's turn then. That's her turn.
All right, there. I suppose we start trying to wake her up now. Okay, I'm gonna. It was just a simple chaos bolt there, and everyone else, I hope you have ready your actions there. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at first level, 11 to hit.
That misses.
I'm going to use my it's called Heads of Chaos to get advantage on that. And instead, I do a 26.
That hits.
All right. So that is 21. And this is going to be psychic damage.
She's still up, but that hurt real bad. She's now awake.
You don't want to mess with me. I know how your hair works.
She's awake, and now I think that triggers the ready to actions, starting with Kamaji.
She's no longer incapacitated, so she can take actions and stuff again.
Okay. So Kamaji.
Yeah, I just look at her and I'm just like, why?
Because I don't like you. That's why. It's rather simple. Nothing personal.
He's gonna try and slit her throat.
Okay.
'Cause what the fuck? Why is she doing this?
I think it was always in her cards.
Oh wait, I'm gonna actually move so that I can get advantage on that.
Sure. That hits. I'm gonna say that
29 slashing damage.
when you ask her that question, she says, "'Cause I don't like you, you little shit." And then you slice her through the armor, killing her. She collapses to the floor. She's dead.
Never liked you either, I guess. Ugh, I need a drink.
She has a character sheet. I'm gonna roll 3 death saving throws.
Yeah, we could get her back up, I suppose.
Oh my god, it's 2 versus 2. Here we go. And she dies. Unless you wanted to intervene on that, but if you don't, that's what happens.
I think after the betrayal, Kamaji wouldn't intervene. Kamaji is closest. He wouldn't intervene. I don't know. Would Ruin or Elmond might. Elmond might.
I think Marge might.
Marge might.
My what?
Yeah. It's like, Kamaji, restrain her first. Tie her up again.
Okay.
Tie her up. I got rope.
I'll hit her with,
I think Kamaji would not. He just would walk away at that point after
If you
being
push her
betrayed like
forward-
that.
If you push her forward just like into that circle, she'll immediately be caught in a snare and tied up.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
I
So
kick,
now she's just
kick
hanging
her,
like 5 feet above the ground.
and then steal all the thing from her pocket, and I go to Kamaji.
So right before she takes her last breath, it's like that death grasp is coming up, and you can hear the gurgling, like oh, I just can't wait. Watch her go this way. Yeah,
Just
hit her with an otter's paw knot.
okay. You
spit
get
on-
10 gold pieces from her pocket, East,
Nice.
and she recovers 2 health.
Although she's not dead.
She's not dead. The mercy of Marge.
Don't ever fucking fuck with my boyfriend, you little shit.
Shut up, you stupid little goblin girl. You were the one I liked the least. Get out of my face. You're ugly and you're
Stop talking
annoying.
about this. You are not in power here. You've seen what we can do. You've seen the way this has gone before. I spared your life only because you're another drow, and something deep inside me said I couldn't see you go that way. Plus, you have to pay for your crimes one way or another. We're not letting you take the easy way out.
Fine, whatever.
If you ever try anything like that again, I will not stop anyone else.
Look, between...
We're willing to kill you.
Listen to me, Marge. You think that I want to travel with this party for the rest of my days? I belong out on the seas with the pirates, pillaging and whatnot. It's the lifestyle I've chosen. It's the lifestyle I want to return to.
Well, you've made too many poor decisions, and you've lost that ability and that right.
So you're
Now
going...
you must pay for your actions. No, this isn't time for talking for Briza. Briza's done talking. Elman, please. And Elman, I'd like to direct him to put a gag around Briza's mouth.
Sure. Elman steps forward. He goes, sure thing, Aunt Marge. Anything for you. He goes around. He puts the gag in her mouth. You stupid pirate, he says as he spits on the ground next to her.
You don't want me to turn you over to him, do you? You will become subservient to us, and you will pay for all of your transgressions. This all started because you attacked our ship unwarrantedly, and you still haven't learned your lesson.
She rolls her eyes and just submits. She doesn't have a choice now.
Oh, when she rolls her eyes, Marge smacks her.
Okay. She looks over. She kind of glares towards you, and you could just see this vengeance building up inside of her. She's not a good woman. You could tell that just her lifestyle choices, and she's really just does not care about your group and wants to get away from you as soon as possible with this suit in particular.
Now we're gonna have to get that suit off. Let's see here. Maybe if I try this, I'm gonna take my Gruzlock stick and try to poke the button on the front of the suit from range.
Sure.
Careful.
That shuts the suit down, and it brings it back into that coiled like piece that we seen at the beginning, and now you have it in your hands. It's a pretty cool design. It looks like some kind of clockwork technology that's very otherworldly to you. You wouldn't really know what it is, but you bring it back to the others to show them, I guess.
I can't make heads or tails of this, but yes, Gruzlock.
Yeah, Marge is gonna put me inside that suit. Maybe I can move with that. Fly.
That sounds like I wish we could do that, Gruzlock. But I do have one thing to ask of you here, real quick. Yeah, I think you need to take a nap before we get back to the ship. And I'd like to strike Captain Briza with my kibble stick, dealing non-lethal damage to knock her out once more.
Okay, yeah. Now she's got a regular AC, so go ahead and roll to hit using your improvised weapon. That hit. That hits, and then roll damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to do non-lethal, but hey, 2. Perfect.
3 damage because you got that +1 to that spear or that staff, and that knocks her out. So she is out now, knocked out.
There you go, Gruzlock. I know you haven't got to hit anything in a while. How'd that feel? You just took out a pirate captain.
So good, nice. Yeah, next time remember to stab me through the dragon's heart.
The next time I got you there, Gruzlock, old buddy.
Okay. Well, what do we do now, you guys?
I suppose first things first is to get this piece of crap back to the bridge and secure her nice and snug. We'll have to put an armed guard on her, unfortunately. But I suppose we should still do what...
I'm gonna have you do that. I know that means you won't be able to guard me as much, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice for the greater good.
This would be a very important mission. If she ever got out again, it could spell the end for all of us. She knows too much, and she's clearly got her own motivations. But
I
she
still
needs to
think we
pay
should.
for her crimes.
I still think we should kill her.
I don't think so.
Not wrong, Kamaji. We've let lesser evils be punished by death, but something about it just tells me that we just can't do that yet.
She
don't know
knows.
why.
She knows so much, and she's betrayed our trust to the core. She deserves nothing less than death, and if she doesn't get death, then she will only leak our secrets to others, and we will be forever compromised.
She belongs in the dungeon in Stoneguard.
No, he belongs to here. We bury her here. We cut her head off and bury her here.
That's gross, Ruin. Don't be so vulgar. She belongs in a dungeon.
I mean, if we go back to Stone God, I could see Helga again and see how my baby's doing.
We'll get back there eventually. Like, first things first, let's throw her in. We can put her in one of the cage rooms on the ship.
Well, let's take a vote here and now. Who votes? I mean, obviously the two votes are imprisonment or capital punishment here. We need to vote between taking the ultimate blood price.
Almond votes the dungeon.
Are we voting for imprisonment in Stone God or somewhere else?
Stoneguard.
Oh, most often I would vote for imprisonment in Stone God, but I think in this specific scenario, she knows way too much. She will rally the prisoners against us. She could be a problem for us in the future. We need to take care of this betrayal here and now. We need to write this off as a accident in the field.
I just don't know if I can live with that.
I'm voting for the brig.
What are you voting for, Marge?
I vote for imprisonment, but not beyond breaking her hands so she can't get away. And maybe her legs, too.
Yeah, we can chop her hand off. Her leg and head, you know.
So Brillis hasn't voted yet, and he walks up. So, hey there, Captain Briza. What race am I?
You're I don't know, one of those gnome halflings or something, aren't you? Is there a difference? Oh, right. Right. Yeah.
But so he would ask her that as like a.
You get no response.
Well, it looks like we might have to wait for Brillis' vote back on the ship.
Well, I'm with Kamaji. I don't like this stupid. The traitor.
Gruzlot get the stick, gets a vote.
You have to have hands to vote.
Man, that's racist.
So the vote is even right now.
I think the vote's even, and it falls on Brillis, who we haven't gotten a vote from yet, because he has awaiting Brillis, Captain Briza's response.
Yep, I'm gonna ask her a question, and what she says is gonna determine her fate.
Okay.
She's gonna have a chance to do the right thing, and if she doesn't do it, yeah, I'm gonna vote for killing her. Hate to say it.
I really thought about having, like, throwing a knife at him.
I mean, you still could.
You know? Hey, let Rune do a inside check to see if Kamaji wants to do that.
Sure.
Yeah. You know?
It'd probably be also a lot easier to do that on the ship.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Roll advantage.
advantage for the inside.
It passes.
So she know.
Yep.
She throw the black metal card. Attack. Oh, that motherfucker rolled. Shoot.
That hits. That's an automatic. She's back on death saves. It's an automatic failure.
Can we say that this happened once we got Briza back down into the hold area rather than on top of the ship?
Sure. Yeah.
Thematically, that makes more sense. Like Ruin came in afterwards and just.
Let me get that up here really quick.
Yeah. Like I like this picture here. So we're on the docks outside. We're loading them up, and Kamaji's just like has his hand like on his bow, but he just like hesitates, and then he like lowers his hand to his knives and looks around, and he just like goes up, and Ruin is just like always watching him. So Ruin just like scurries up the steps ahead of him, and like it's like I see what you're after, you know.
I'm gonna go back up on deck and keep looking for that Kraken. If you guys want to wait for her to wake up or whatever.
I don't care enough to stop anybody.
So there is another thing. I want to have a little chat with Kamaji. So remember.
I'm gonna leave now.
So you guys killed her with the cards?
Yeah, I kill her.
Okay.
The card. I don't care if they bring him back again. I kill him. I kill her now.
Okay, I'm gonna say then that the 2 more rounds go by and she fails her. Because you have to hit her 3 times to kill her, or you can let it run out and it's like a random roll. So you got 1 automatic failure. Do you want me to roll for the last 2?
All right, you roll
could be more
first,
than that.
but I stand here to watch.
Oops, sorry, that was the wrong button. There we go. Fail. Oh no, that passed. Hold on. That should be here. Okay, now I got it right. Sorry. Okay, it's 2 and 2. Dead. She dead die.
Okay. All right. Goodbye, loser.
Okay.
Nice. Good rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toss her body over the ship.
Wait, where's Bitey? Let's feed her to Bitey.
Oh my god.
Bitey doesn't eat drow.
Wait. Oh yeah. That's true.
Brutal.
Because she looks like you. Arun wanna have a little conversation with Kamaji.
Well, what's going on, Rune?
Well, I'm trying to. Well, hey, Kamaji, we always have that very romantic and deep relationship, but, I need to say sorry. Recently, I take a little time to step a little distance, but I don't want your love anymore. That's just because you remember everyone give me money die. I know you give me so much love, so I am very scared you're gonna die too. But now I'm not scared anymore because I'm the Dragon Slayer. So no one can kill you under my watch. I will protect you for life. And I give him coin. I give him that. Let's see. That motherfucker got 10 coin. I give you 4. I give Kamaji 4 coin.
Wow.
No.
That's big. That's big.
That's very generous.
Yep.
No. So Kamaji picks up the 4 coins. He picks up the 4 coins. But he's like, well, I think I'm gonna be the one to prove the curse wrong. Because not only am I gonna give you those 4 coins back, but I'm also gonna give you another 100 coins on top of that.
She's swooning
This whole
now.
thing was just like a long taunt that Ruin is trying to get coins out of Kamaji.
Yeah, I'm trying to prove that. So I didn't pick up the ones you dropped, so I'm just gonna drop another 100.
So I got.
Can any of us out in the hallway like hear what's going on?
You could roll perception. I'm not sure where did you go after you guys killed Briza? I mean, her body's on the floor there.
I don't care. Just let it be.
Yeah, me and Ruin were just like, yeah, fuck it.
Marge didn't even like join them downstairs. She just like let them walk off. So I would say Marge doesn't even know she's dead at this point.
It's definitely
Okay.
Rig's responsibility to take care of the body, even though he's a king.
Prince Owen,
Yeah?
as my helper, I'd like you to dispose of this body.
Well, I could barely pick it up. What should I do with it?
Well, we're on a boat. There's an endless ocean out there. She's a pirate queen. I'd say we go for a watery burial.
All right.
If you can pull this off, I think somebody might go from a rookie to novice.
I'm ready to pull this off. What do you need me to do exactly? Just do it without anyone seeing, or should I make it known to everyone?
Ideally, no one would see. Take her body up and just drop her over the side. Maybe say a couple words, send her off, but don't need to.
All right. I'm going to hide it inside my room until nightfall so I can move under the cover of darkness like a real stealth assassin.
Yeah. Once you do this, you'll be my #1 novice.
Okay. He's going to roll stealth at nighttime with advantage, and he dumps it over the ship. And this is now gone.
So then did Rig over here Ruin and Kamaji, or does he like know that they're having this conversation about gold coins and Ruin pledging her love and always protect him?
Let's see, what did you get? You got 18. Yes, I would say so.
Yep. He doesn't do it now, but later.
Kamaji, it sounds like we both have somebody who's following us around, swearing their loyalty. Not good times.
Well, it just depends how you use it, I guess.
Yep, I had Elman dump a body over the side of the boat.
Well,
Briza's gone now. Now we gotta call him a novice.
okay. Well, I'll take note of that for sure.
Yep.
And
Somebody should probably tell Marge. Not so good with words.
I mean, we should be concerned because we've got moles on the boat. We don't know. We don't know who to trust. I mean, I know we can trust Marge, but
Absolutely.
I don't know who else we can trust. I know I can trust you. We can trust Ruin. Yep. We can trust Brillis.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we could trust anybody else. I don't even know if we can trust the captain right now. So,
that's why I had Omen to dump a body over cover of darkness out the side of the boat. And I think he pulled it off.
I think we need to first assess the situation captain-wise.
Alright. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
And let's find Marge first and foremost.
Yep, we need to let her know before she's shocked and minded that Briza's not there.
All
So
right.
you said it's nighttime, right? Like sleeping times.
Yep.
Marge would be in her room asleep. So.
Okay.
You guys
go to the room then.
go up
She's
to her
still.
door.
Are we still sharing rooms? And I think she's with Brillis, right?
I think so. I forget which. I thought we were in the south room, but I could be wrong. Doesn't super matter.
Yeah, it was
I
Kamaji was with
remember
Chance.
you're here.
So now Kamaji's with Ruin. Now that Chance is dead.
Oh, switched rooms. Okay.
Ruin saw her Chance.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Oh my god. I hate it so much.
Oh, yay! Wow, it took so long.
So that also means that Rig has to share the room with Prince Almond, which
I'm not a fan of this. Protest. Those have to be done.
Not a fan of what, King Rig? Oh, this small room? Yeah, don't worry, my feet aren't super cold.
Oh, I'm happy for you, son. Well, let's just get some shut-eye now that you've taken care of our problem.
Sure thing, King Rig.
After all, you are a novice.
All right, I'm gonna take the side on the door. You get the wall side.
I'm gonna sleep on the floor over here.
Okay, I'll sleep on the floor next to you so I can, learn from your ways.
Oh, well, my ways involve not touching.
Okay, I won't touch you. I'll just lay next to you on the floor.
This is gonna be a long boat ride.
Waitless, I hope that chair over there is comfortable enough for you. But this pillow isn't doing it for me. Can I have that extra pillow you have over there
of course,
on your
sure.
armrest? Yeah, thanks.
I'm just selfishly hogging it. I'm actually just gonna sleep on the floor with no pillows or blankets or anything, because you need your beauty sleep.
Exactly. And if anyone comes up to the door, tell them I'm sleeping. It's been a long day.
I'm actually gonna sleep in this chest over here. I'm small. I'm in
Really? In the chest?
you
Well, that
open it
works
up
for you.
and sleep inside of it.
What? There's a chair. You can sleep on the chair.
Oh,
March
I'm
just
a
asked
little
for all the
dehydrated.
cushions.
Okay.
It doesn't have any cushions on it anymore, so this chest is actually pretty comfortable there.
Marge has like a pillow fort built up there. It's like 18
Oh my
little
God.
pillows and 3 blankets, and it's quite opulent.
As Marge goes to sleep, he makes like white noise.
It's almost like a shoe for a human, I guess.
I never thought of it that way, but that's exactly right there. Oh, you guys are learning. You got some sharp teammates here.
Anyways, back here.
Hey, Rig,
Yep.
do you ever have trouble sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
When people sleep close to me and ask me questions, all the time.
Okay. Sometimes I have really bad nightmares.
Oh. That sounds like something you should talk to someone else about. Helga. Yeah, what do you dream about?
Well, I keep seeing Fram, after when they got back, they told me the story about what happened and his thumb, disappearing down below the magma. I just keep seeing it, hearing his curdling cries. They're echoing in my dreams.
Oh, that sounds bad. Have you tried, not doing that?
I've tried, but I just keep having those dark dreams.
Well, sorry, son. Keep an eye on that.
He rolls over and he puts his arm across your chest. Anyways, I'm so tired now.
Good night, Rick.
Don't touch it.
He's totally asleep.
I'm gonna be a dad someday. I'm gonna have to.
Right as they're falling asleep, on the other side of the wall, Kamaji, like his leg gets grated by Ruin's big toenail. And he's just like,
That's so good.
he just screams so loudly.
Shut up, Briza. You're not getting out of here. That stupid bitch. Going back to bed.
Wakes up
Wait, you
Prince
didn't hear
Almond,
her?
and he's like,
Marge,
Rick!
You didn't hear it? They killed Briza.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that and go back to sleep. We'll deal with this in the morning.
You know, this whole session would have been different if people listened to me. You know. Oh well.
Prince Elman has woken up from the screams. He's like, Rick, did you hear that? It was Fram screaming again.
It didn't really sound like Fram. You
Fred
need
never
me to
screamed. The
leave
hell?
the room and leave you here and check on something for you, son.
Oh, that's okay. Then he goes back
I'm
to sleep.
happy to go out of the room for a while.
Could you just make sure that everything's okay? I might crawl back in the bed, actually. I don't like sleeping on the floor.
Neither do I. But,
He walks out and waits a minute, comes back in, sees that he's asleep on the bed, and then he curls up on the floor. Or maybe he's gonna sleep on the chair.
Okay. That's fitting.
if I sleep
All
on
right.
the chair, there's no way anyone can sleep next to me. I should have done this earlier.
The next day, you guys are going to continue sailing. If you can go ahead and roll your survival checks and then roll a d20 for me.
Umbrellas to do the D20 again?
Whoever rolls the highest could do it, I guess.
Oh, I see, yeah. Not Brillis.
Nice.
And then d20.
You got it.
Wait, who had it?
Looks
I
like
think it's you.
Kamaji.
Well, where are we sailing now? We don't need to go back to Stoneguard if we don't have Brillis. Or don't have Briza.
Briza?
Hmm.
I think we're looking for the Kraken, right?
Oh, you're looking for it. Okay. That changes it then.
Well, we're also looking for the spot.
The spot?
Well, where the thing is. The spot where the item is. Or did we already get that?
We have the chest item. The
Yeah.
suit.
Okay.
thing.
So now you're just
I
looking
thought
for the
there-
Kraken?
I thought there was another item.
Maybe you're thinking of the stone that's lodged in the Kraken's beak. There's the item that is used to turn into armor, which conceals your identity and allows you to get into the Chaldean government buildings. Those are the two things I could think of.
I just thought there was something like Smoketown related, but I guess.
I don't think so.
Okay. I guess, I mean, if we can find the Kraken, I just feel like it's been weeks since we've known the last known location of the Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
True. And you don't pick up a trail or anything with those survival checks. So you can move to a new spot and roll again, but you got to kind of roll, or you got to tell me where you want to search.
I guess we're going for Kaldea now, eh? That the next play, and we'll deal with the Kraken as it comes.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, like, there's no way we're finding a Kraken out here in this big wild blue.
Oh, I have a feeling it'll find us.
That could be too.
You know,
that might be the play.
Let's end here actually, and we can pick it up next time. The search for the Kraken. This is a perfect spot to stop. Okay.
Man, I started to feel not sleepy.
Oh no.
We woke you up.
Sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry.
Murdered Briza.
No, murder is like nothing. It just, hey, I'm just too excited about the wedding. Because this is
so
actually
funny.
a pretty good, character developing,
Development?
Yeah. Because, so you see, Rune start to be a jerk, little annoying goblin, but because you see so many things happen, friend die, and like lost everyone, that even some goblin friend Gambino, and we bring through the adventures through the sea, and we have that what's that thing? We even dance together at I kind of forgot where. Is that like a bar? Is it bard or? I remember we had
up at the
dance
tavern in the Cloudcoast.
Yeah.
It's the guest
So
performance.
that
Yeah.
that made her, a little bit warm in her that little evil goblin heart. Not she's less evil. Now she killed for love, not for robbing.
So funny.
Oh, just like the just like Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn.
Mm.
Joker's wife.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We're going to go and play our song, and we'll be done. Thanks for everybody for tuning in and for all the support. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week for episode 10.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.